screens. I'm just warning you.
That's all
And you can
right.
scoot in a little bit too if you wanted to, but you don't have to.
Dressed up as Santa one year for
I don't really
Fedora
want you on
Pets.
screen.
So I went to Petco.
There you go.
This one
Just lead in.
weighed 165 pounds.
That way it'll look ridiculous while you're doing it.
It was
because
ridiculous.
Everybody will be able to see that you had plenty of room. All right, so there is a mission that you are on, which is to go and
Oh yeah, what do we do?
and to
bones.
find
We're going after the
Icarus.
bones.
Yeah,
Yes, we
find
need some
them,
crack
find
on
them
those
bones. While you are going through and trying to find these ruins, there was also this talk of the Dead End Ranch, where where a subsect of the Tusk Corporation, Tusk Industries, is conducting research on the giant spider webs in the wilds, and you actually come across some abandoned equipment from that operation while you are moving through. It seems that there is some type of transport and a large machine. Seems to be some kind of harvester. Would you, as you come across these things, and you can see that there are these giant webs around, go ahead and make kind of dexterity or a dexterity check, a acrobatics check for being able to move through these webs and not get stuck.
15, 20.
20 for you.
Nat 20.
Can I use my dexterity?
Nat 20?
Yeah.
Can I use my dexterity bonus versus?
You don't have to worry about it. Your suit actually gives you web walking.
Okay.
So
cool.
that means that you don't get stuck in webs.
All
Hey,
right.
does a 15 save?
A 15 does save.
I
So
will-
how about a
That's what I
14?
got.
A 14 does save.
Okay.
15? Good.
I rolled a
DC is 13 with the level of webs that are currently here. The webs that are surrounding these pieces of equipment are thicker. Can somebody do me a favor? And if you hear me say the word will you just start holding up fingers so that way I can try to condition myself to getting away from my crutch word? That would be great.
Will do.
All right. So, is there any desire to...
Dude, I
had my middle finger already out in my
was
pocket.
waiting.
I watch all of a sudden he just I see his finger just
started,
pop
like,
out. He just
freezing.
got it right
You started
down
to
there.
like freeze up. I'm like, he's gonna do it right here.
Right when he started talking again, I thought that because it was a perfect transition.
It was.
All right.
This equipment is abandoned. There you go. That's one. Are you looking to explore it, or are you going to continue to move on?
I'll explore it.
Okay, go ahead and roll a investigation check for those that are looking to go explore. Those that roll an investigation check will also need to roll a dexterity saving throw for not getting stuck in the webs, except for Mr. Tire Your Ass.
Investigation for me is 26,
Okay, with 26 for you.
and then 16 for the save.
Your investigation check?
It was a 28.
A 28.
Jesus. I got a 15. I got a 15.
A 15. So you already have your your little mini bikes, your hover bikes that are able to get through a lot of this terrain. The vehicle that is there seems like it is able to do the same thing. Yes.
Yeah, I'm stuck. I got a 10 on my dex save.
That's fine. You're just hanging out there for a bit. You're just
I'll
sitting there chilling. I'll come back to
get
you.
him
I
back.
feel like a fly caught in the web.
That's the thing is, you're like, if I just go up, shit, they got him up here too.
Somebody starts yelling shield. We're pissed.
The
Since I can weblock, I'll just come get him after a bit.
the transport is
Can we just light it on fire?
is pretty light up, or is pretty stuck in these webs, and what the wizard is able to figure out is that the other larger piece of machinery is what is called a macerator. It essentially gathers up and spins into a piece of strand, and it actually ends up going through a weaving process. There is some spider web material that would be able to be fashioned into items or be sold in the back of the macerator if you wanted to grab those. The transport, though, is not something that is able to be started, nor is the macerator. Whatever it is that these vehicles run on, it seems that the fuel is out. There are also individuals that are in blue jumpsuits that have been dead for about 2 weeks. While you are stuck in the web, and there's a moment there where you're embarrassed enough that you don't ask for help, even though Icarus would immediately turn around and come help you out, but you've flown up a little ways, you are able, from your vantage point, to see a individual riding on top of a spider coming toward you.
Click, clack.
I'm gonna grab some of this stuff. What is it? And throw it in my bag.
So you just write down. Let's call it.
Awfully tan. Yeah.
Let's call it web cloth.
Quite unnerving. The pinchers.
Quite unnerving.
How many yards?
There are.
Oh no, I'm assuming I didn't put it in yards because it's cloth.
Yeah, I would say it's a large amount. It's
several
60,
skeins.
It's 60 yards of cloth.
Okay.
The thing is, in order to make, one thing that you realize is in order to make the armor, though, it has to have an adhesive and then kind of layered and pressed. And so it's not like that 60 yards might be able to produce another piece of armor. One thing that you do see on one of the other individuals, though, is some type of carapace from a insect out here in the wilds that has also been used to make some type of makeshift armor. And you could grab that up, but you're not exactly sure what it does.
So a carapace of a insect.
Yes.
Can you spell carapace?
C-A-R-A-P-A-C-E. Carapace.
I don't remember.
C-A.
I think it's
R.
A-C-E.
C-A-R-A-P-A-C-E.
Yeah. P. All right.
As in puck.
So carapace of an insect.
Yes. A very large insect.
Oh, large. Sorry.
Can my familiar help me out of the webs?
Yes.
Cool.
Go
That's
ahead.
what Puck's going to work on.
Yep. So since we're out of combat, I will say that with a little bit of work and ingenuity, you are able to drop out of the webs, but you still see this individual on his large spider.
I was going to be looking for poisons that were extracted, just in case.
Say
For
again?
my investigation, I was going to look for like poisons and stuff to see if they extracted those.
Got it. You actually see some, what are they, I can't remember I know what the word looks like. Proteus? The extended snout of a
Proboscis.
proboscis. A proboscis of a very large insect. In the investigate, you identify some of those in the back of what you've identified as a web macerator. It like it's almost like giant cotton candy machine.
Mm-hmm.
It wraps up the web and then it starts the weaving process already. Icarus has already started to grab up the 60 yards of cloth they had, but yes, there's proboscis with the gland still attached to it. Not exactly sure what they were going to do with it, but it's on one of the dead bodies of a halfling that is on the ground near one of the transports. Just giving a little
Gotta pour it out for my brother.
pouring out for your brother there.
Right?
They are all wearing kind of the same harness gear, and they have a web-like insignia that has a T that is associated with Tusk innovations. So they all seem to work for them. And there is this individual that is coming up riding a spider. Yes.
Riding, or is one with the spider?
Yeah.
He's riding it, or is he one with the spider?
Riding it. He is not one with the spider.
Like a spider centaur?
Like a dryer.
Oh.
These are striders, not striders.
Yeah. It's a drow that gets cursed by their queen goddess.
Loth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Dragonland stuff, and I love Forgotten Realms.
All right. So as he is approaching, he definitely knows that you are there, and starts to call out, "Ho, friends!" Anybody respond back to him?
Holla.
Hi, buddy.
My name is Nevin. I am of the Canoodle clan. Gracie here detected your movement. One of you had been caught in the webs, and I came to investigate. I thought you might be some of those wild wanderers that were roaming about and hunting in the area. Have you encountered any beasts?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want to call them.
Yeah, I don't know. Would they be labeled as beasts?
We call them wild wanderers. I don't know what you call them.
I call them dead now.
You killed
That's
them.
just thunder, wasn't
In self-defense.
I wasn't accusing you, sir.
We've been accused of things.
This is the wilds, my friend.
You guys don't have internet access, do you?
We do not.
Fantastic! We have never done anything.
Never teabagged anybody.
No. God, you get stuck in one spider web one time.
It looks like some of you are injured from your interactions with the wild wanderers. Do you require assistance?
he? He could use some healing.
The chieftain is a healer. My father, no dad. He would be able to assist you. Would you like to follow me to my village?
Sure, why not?
Just out of curiosity, though, are you with Devon?
We're chasing after her. We would like to speak to her in a sense of physicality. Speak to her.
Okay, so he attempted to do an insight check. All right, he rolled pretty well. When you are communicating this, when you say speak to her, are you concealing the fact that you want to kill her, or that the nature of your relationship has been less than copacetic?
I'm just trying to be politely saying that we want to kill her.
Right. Okay, good.
But
I just wanted to make sure that his insight is, because if he thought that you were working with her,
no,
he wouldn't be inviting.
I would try.
He
to
wouldn't be inviting you back to his village, but he would say he was, and instead he would be leading you into an ambush.
Yeah, no, I was definitely trying to politely say no. We want to kill her.
Excellent. Yes, I would definitely like to have you all come back to my village. He starts to head off, and jump onto your cycles or your little hover bikes, or what do you travel by?
What do our hover bikes move at?
Your hover bikes move at 60.
I mean, if it's not gonna make him angry, I'd rather do the.
No, he's intrigued.
Okay, yeah, I'll go. Right,
He's like, I had an artificer friend. Did he walked with a stone golem. I've seen weird things in my time. There's also a train being built that is able to come out into the wilds. The Canoodle clan is actually very progressive. We are the clan that has worked the most with those in the East Siders is what we refer to them as. We're not like the other clans, and we are one of the few that have not sided with Devon in her perversion of our beliefs in the mother. She has corrupted the other clans in her desire to raise the mother from her slumber, and my father has not been deceived the way that the other chieftains have. As you continue, you come to a village that is nestled into the trees, and you can see that there
Widow.
seems to be a symbiotic relationship with the giant spiders. The picture doesn't really show it, but most of the structures and things are built with combinations of webbing and tree and wood and the transportation of plants and are all being done by these spiders. There is a relationship that is like one that you would have with horses, but it seems like the spiders are of a little bit more intelligence than your average horse.
Well, yeah.
In the sense of
These
their
equine-
industriousness. I will go and let my father know that you are here and that we have guests. He moves off, and you are able to look around a bit, but you are invited to come up into his throne room with the promise that you'd be able to also restore your, be able to do some healing for you. When you come into his throne room, there are 3 seats. He has what you now identify this rider that had come up to you seems to be his eldest son, who's seated on his right. There's also an empty chair, and there is a detailed picture of what is pretty easy to identify as the brother or the eldest daughter of the chieftain, and it lies empty with a picture that has various gifts and flowers about it, as if the daughter has recently died. Chief Nodadad says, well, which of you? Oh, no, it's definitely you. And you feel, all of you, as you are in a tight proximity, there is the chieftain casts heal. So all of you are restored to your full hit points, if you had any missing hit points. I'm guessing that most of you are not below 60.
Surprisingly, I was at full hit points for my last encounter.
It was just me. It was just me.
Yeah, you got targeted. That's fucked up. What kind of DM targets the wizard? That's just me.
I mean, they also were after the scepter. So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they were really after the scepter.
That's what you get for holding all the cool shit, man.
The chieftain does see you with the scepter, unless you are deliberately trying to hide it.
No, I'm gonna flaunt it. So,
Yeah.
I'm the chosen one.
He's like, you have one of the items that Devon is after.
Yes. And right now we're after the shield. Right now. I'm going to. I cannot remember her name.
He looks
Maggie the
Maggie
Red.
the Red.
He looks at his.
Well, Margret the Red.
He looks at his son and says, "Make sure the scouts are doubled right now. Our village is under threat, but that threat would leave when you leave. That scepter is a lightning rod."
I'm not trying to hurt you or your village.
No. I'm saying that it brings danger to you, and that danger will leave with you. But I am happy to be able to help you. My son has told me that he believes that you are a thorn in Devon's side. Is that correct?
On more than one occasion.
On more than one occasion. Excellent.
Oh, Devon, that's right. It's that horny girl. Keeps disappearing all the time.
The horny girl
Yeah.
is the one.
devil,
Yes,
yes.
Not
we
the good
are.
kind either.
Oh, I mean,
She
she's a
came-
succubi. She is.
She came to me many decades ago, back when she was actually good looking, and had attempted. See titties. And had
She
attempted
really
to
aged well.
get me to join in her campaign to try to awaken Mother. I realized, though, that she only intended to try to get back to these hells that she had as a home, and not to do anything that would be beneficial to our small world.
So, like the spell banishment wouldn't work on her?
What is banishment?
Guess you just banish somebody to their own realm.
What is this spell?
I don't know it either. I've just heard of it in books.
But what does it do?
You just cast on somebody and they go back to where they came from.
This
Original
is
plane.
so you believe in this as well, the same that she does, that there are other planes.
100%. I'm from a different one.
You gotta step back. You gotta step back. You are a curious creature, but there are many things that I have seen in my lifetime. And I have heard these rumors of other realms, but I thought that they were just a fairy tale that Devon had made up.
No?
It's a me tale.
That is concerning then. Her goal is to. She believed that our world was small because it was in a container. And her goal was to break that container so that she could get back to where she was from. Does this make any sense to you, Wizard?
Kind of, yeah.
And she felt that the only way to do that would be to awaken Mother. The items that you have one of and are on your way to try to get the other is what was used in order to put Mother to sleep, and she believed it was able to break some type of barrier that our world is surrounded by. I will warn you that the shield was placed into the ruins of Icarus. I was one that was foolish enough to tell Devon of the secrets of the undead lovers. There is Icarus and there is Margret the pirate. And she has used that information that I gave her in order to bring havoc to the Eastsiders. She,
Short sword thing.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Icarus's Edge,
Yeah.
her lovers,
i.e. the short sword.
her lovers' bones were taken and ground and made into coins, into gold coins, which Margret the Red had promised to always guard in order to preserve the life of her lover. And Icarus guarded her Margaret's bones. And by controlling the gold, Devon was able to control Margret the Red. But she was able to cast some type of spell that keeps the two lovers apart. And that has made King Icarus very upset, murderously upset, and you don't want to anger a undead revenant king. But she remedied her little problem with Icarus the king with the help of my daughter.
We're gonna need that sword to fight him. Or to persuade him to get...
I have a feeling we might be able to persuade this guy.
Yeah. The hard thing is you can go in and try to persuade him, but I don't know you all, but he has kind of the same mentality as this one. He swings first, and it takes a little bit to persuade him to stop swinging. I'm sorry, I don't mean to...
Oh no,
you
you're reading me like a book.
Okay, good. I'm pretty high in wisdom, so I just wanted to make sure that...
I'm not.
I know it. So the hard thing is that my daughter was trying to help King Icarus. He had, and she has now been turned into something monstrous, something cursed, and she is. Do you know what happens to those that have sworn to forever be undead in order to protect? Devon called them revenants. I've learned that name. Do you know what a revenant is able to do? You cannot kill them. Every 24 hours they come back. Even if you are able to somehow find a way to destroy them, within 24 hours they come back. And they will continue to try to hunt you down wherever you might be. They know your location and they will come for you. Devon could not allow King Icarus to remain like that. But they originate from... She was able to control the location that he would originate from and place a enemy that would be able to defeat him. And that enemy is my daughter, who she cursed to become something grotesque and something evil and something that is able to easily kill a Death Knight Revenant over and over and over again.
She's the spider one.
Yes.
Can this curse be lifted?
The hard thing is that, and the brother comes back from kind of alerting and making sure that there's plenty of guards out, and that to realize that there is likely going to be increased wild wanderer activity, and and says there is no helping my sister, and there is no killing her. Not unless you are incredibly powerful warriors. How you feeling, old man? Are you a incredibly powerful warrior?
I'll say that I haven't died yet. Well, I haven't died today yet.
You only knocking on heaven's door once.
Yeah.
Twice. If we count the...
Have you gone down to 0 hit points?
No, but how's that too? No, I haven't been knocked unconscious yet.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, we're
Didn't we
getting...
all get knocked down in the arena?
Yeah, well,
well, yeah.
that
except
doesn't
for-
count. When you're in
except for
a
I didn't
immortality field.
get knocked down.
Yeah, he didn't until the last.
Oh,
You were the
yeah.
last one to
Technically,
die.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Right. All right, so yeah, so there's a
70
whole
hit points?
convolute. What's that?
I guess heal is 70, not 60.
Yeah, 70 hit points. Sorry.
Well,
Yeah, you can only do that once a day, just so you know. Like, don't ask him to do that again.
I
So,
mean, it's a 6
brother
level
does
spell.
not want to go.
Brother was there when his sister was turned, and brother immediately leaves the whole conversation. And if you don't know what PTSD looks like from watching your sister be turned into
He
something
blames
horrifying,
himself.
yes, he does, and did his best to stop things, but yeah, he's both scared of what his sister has become, has nightmares about it, realizes that it's all his fault. The process of turning was not a painless process at all, and had to watch that. And he knew that there was just enough of her still in there that she was able to resist attacking him the way that she attacked other members that of this party that the brother had gone in with. But he has attempted to return to that location, and she no longer shows any signs of having mercy. And whatever you do, do not go there with spider companions. They will not be your companions. They will be your liabilities.
That's why we brought our little hover bikes.
What do your hover bikes eat? We can go and have them fed.
They run on this.
Imagination.
How do I explain? Gasoline.
Ah, yes, the same thing that the new train that's going to be
Yeah.
coming to our village. Yes, we were promised this by a small green man.
Nevin? I think Nevin's got to come with us. Where's Nevin at?
Okay,
Or is it Nevon?
it's Devon
All right.
or Nevin. No, it's Nevin.
Nevin?
So who wants to go talk to Nevin?
Yeah, somebody's gonna have to have a pretty fucking high persuasion to get Nevin.
Oh, I'm out.
But
You got charisma.
Who's got the highest charisma on our fucking squad? Because it ain't me.
watch, it's fucking him.
Oh, it absolutely is.
I don't know.
+3.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
beating you.
+3.
Wait, what is it? Is it persuasion?
I'm +2.
Yeah,
So
no.
my
Yeah,
persuasion's
it's you.
+2.
10.
Look, yeah, good job. Rolling
10,
like you like.
So 7 plus 3.
+7 +3.
He does have a response for you.
That's worth a shot.
Can I try? Because I'm wearing the spider outfit.
Yeah,
And then maybe
you helped him
like, okay.
because that's why he didn't have to roll with disadvantage.
So do I roll or do I not?
No. Yeah,
We're done.
I was making the assumption that you all were assisting him with the persuasion,
Okay.
right? So whatever you try has been tried in conjunction with his roll, which was not at disadvantage. If you would like to roll with disadvantage, and he can roll with disadvantage now.
Okay.
I'm going to roll with
If you want-
disadvantage. Why not?
I rolled another 7.
Well, shit.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I too got a 7.
Okay.
Are these persuasion checks?
These are persuasion checks,
Since I have to roll at disadvantage, I got a 6.
or you could cast suggestion or something like that.
Where the hell is Charm Person?
I have charm person. Should I do that?
Okay. How long does it last? Go ahead and actually read over the spell.
Yeah, I don't think it works that well.
It might get him. It might get him like 5 minutes down the road, and then he would turn on you.
All right, look, Nevin, we ain't got time for this shit. We really don't. So here's the thing. We need you. If you want to save your sister, if there's any shot, we have to have you.
Whoa. Okay, wait. Charm might work. One human aid you can see within range makes a wisdom saving
1
throw.
minute.
Yeah.
It does so with advantage if you or your allies are fighting it, but we're not.
Right.
On a failed save, the target has the charm condition until the spell ends.
Right.
Which is for how
Which
Or
long?
1 hour. Okay, 1 hour.
1 hour. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you get an hour down the road, and then what happens?
Then we had cast it again.
No. And then what happens?
Cast it again.
No. And then what happens? The
Uh,
charmed person. Does he know that he was charmed?
Yes.
The charmed person creature is friendly. When the spell ends, the target knows it was charmed by you.
And
That's all it says.
doesn't say anymore.
That's
Like Like
period
that
in the
his
sentence
like
and
that his
paragraph.
whole disposition might change toward you now that he knows that he's
It
been.
did not say that.
Well, I'll let you know that.
It just says when the spell ends, the target knows it was charmed by you.
Okay,
And no more, nothing else.
got it. Well, charm person is the
Can we
special
try one
K.
more time?
Is the special K of D&D. You might be able to get consent with special K, but you're still going to get charged. What do you want to do?
I was like, can we try one more time with disadvantage?
You're going to try?
No, I don't Wade to.
You want Wade to try?
Yeah.
I wonder if I have a spell.
No, because you're going to use your fucking die.
No. I don't think it's 16's high enough.
What do you want for my assistance?
Yeah, I guess that's what I wanted to know before we talked to him.
Yeah, what do you want for my assistance?
We need to know everything that we can, and like I said, if there's any shot of saving your sister, we need you there.
So, I know I can
Can't roll, bud.
Man, that song is so on point.
As we're talking to this guy, there's Wade just slowly tickling Nevin's taint.
If he rolled a disadvantage, he rolled a 2 and a 19.
When he goes disadvantage, he goes disadvantage.
Yeah.
There's a new kind of roll that Brennan Lee Mulligan is using. I think is what's it called? But anyway, you roll 2, and the one that's farthest away from 10 is the winner of the dice roll, and it's
So it's 19.
spectacular. I can't remember what it's
Now
called,
they're
but it's like
both
a
equal.
not with advantage.
Right.
A emphasis
Mine
roll.
would be further back.
When you're trying to do something stupid that could either win the day or it could have devastating effects, you roll an emphasis roll, and you roll 2 20-sided dice, and whichever is the farthest away from 10, that is the one that
So in this
wins.
case, the 19 would have won.
Yeah,
I like this concept though.
we'll roll an emphasis roll at some point, but it is not this interaction. So he will provide you with any information that he can that isn't going with you. As long as he's not physically going with you, he will provide you everything that he can.
How do we save her?
There is no saving her.
There's no way to turn her back.
So,
No, she's dead.
Then what's the spider thing?
My sister?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me. Have you ever tried to save a zombie?
Yes, matter of fact, I have.
How do you do it?
Science. And trying.
But
You
there's
can't.
not.
You can't give up.
There's not a spell.
You can't give up, Nevin. It's not just about magic. Sometimes it's about the love you have for your family.
Wait, hold on. I can't give up the same way that I can't drop this, right? This little acorn right here?
You have a choice. You can choose to let go, or you can hold on.
No, I didn't. I let go.
That's because you chose to. So you're choosing to lose your sister.
100%. 100%.
She saved your life.
No, she didn't.
Did she not spare your life when she killed everybody else?
She didn't kill everybody else.
Oh, were they maimed?
No. That was when she was transforming. And then I went back with an entire group of people that she loved and trusted. And I am the only person that came back, and the only reason that I came back was because I was a coward.
So she spared you twice.
No.
If she killed your entire party...
My cowardice is what spared me. And my cowardice is what will spare me today, and will make sure that all of the rest of our individuals, we just stay away from her.
Mm. And what happens when she comes a calling and you can't run anymore?
Well, hopefully, King Icarus will finally get lucky and take her down.
So that's your plan.
Well,
Sit back, hide, and wait.
I'm a lot less powerful than a Death Knight, so hopefully the Death Knight will be able to defeat her eventually. Do you know what a Death Knight is?
No, but I did meet a cool dude named Trevor.
Fair enough. Every 24 hours, my sister kills a Death Knight that has the ability to regenerate every 24 hours. A Death Knight. She kills him every day.
Sure.
I'm sorry, you got me intrigued. I used to go my friend Google. Yeah, that's pretty powerful.
So,
When was the last time he was killed? I think we need to know.
Devin, do you know why we have this?
I don't want to fight this guy.
You don't have to fight him yet. Do you know we have this?
We're not fighting him, we're fighting...
Nevin, I need you to
thing that's
focus.
destroying him.
Yes, I'm
Is
focused.
it Lord Soth? It kind of does look like him, actually. Do you know why we have this?
You took it off an old woman.
Do you know what it's for? Do you know Mother? What happens if Mother wakes up?
No one knows.
You don't know what's going to happen if Mother wakes up.
No, but it is said that she would destroy her creation,
What's her creation, Nevin?
this world,
What's that include, Nevin?
all of us.
Right. So no matter what, if you don't do anything, you're going to die a coward.
I'm gonna die anyway. We all are.
Which chair's his?
You gonna break it?
Which chair's Nevin's?
It's the right one.
All right. I'm going to go up, start dusting it off, back him to his chair. Unless he's already sitting in it.
No, he's not. He was out in the. He was out on the, kind of getting some air at the outside. Yeah.
So come sit down. Nevin, come sit down.
Persuasion check. Or intimidation check.
Yeah, I'm gonna
something. Or
Oh,
stunning.
they're
or
both
stunning
two.
strike.
Well, that's gonna be coming soon.
He's becoming hostile.
Woo! 21.
Okay. All right. So he's like, fine. This is ridiculous, and he sits down.
Nevin, why don't you sit there and think while the adults actually go save the world? You have your chance. You have a chance to save your people. You have a chance to save your family. And you would rather sit and be a coward. So sit comfortably. And when we come back, I'll give you a trinket. Because that's about all you get.
I will provide you with the location, and hopefully one of my scouts can let me know. We have been tracking when we hear Neva hunting, and that should correspond to when King Icarus revives.
Great. Does she have any weaknesses?
She has to eat.
What does she eat?
Any living thing.
Cool.
Or undead.
Less cool.
She prefers undead. But my sister always loved spicy food.
That's a spicy meatball.
Tastes like necrotic. Alright.
All right. Don't suppose there's any spells you can learn here in the village. We're in weird places. You never know.
Druids.
Say again?
Yeah.
They're essentially all druids.
Yeah.
I got that from everything the guy said. And the fact that he used wisdom to cast heal.
Wisdom casters.
Alright. We're going to take a break while you figure out some plans. There is the ability to possibly get a magical item from this group, and to be able to get a crystal of revivify, which might be helpful in the battle to come.
Before we leave, can I ask the chieftain to cast Goodberry for us?
Ooh. My grandchild could cast Goodberry.
Hey, it just gives us what, 10 of them?
Can you
If I
bake it
remember?
into a nice muffin?
No. You just eat one.
It's delicious.
Oh yeah, it's a delicious thing.
fantastic.
It's delicious and filling.
Yeah, there's a little bit of something extra in those muffins. Yeah, you're not gonna. You don't want to have it going into battle. That's all I'm saying. It's more of a next day muffin. Yes.
Oh, so Nevin's not coming with us.
Yeah, Nevin's not. He's
Yeah,
sitting on
right.
his ass.
Nevin,
you
you're
told him
gonna
to sit on his ass.
since you're gonna be sitting on your ass anyway. Can I
God.
borrow your staff? I'll bring it back. You ain't gonna use it sitting on your ass.
I feel like this guy's gonna fight you.
That's really cool.
Yes.
Intimidation check.
No, this might just be. You know what?
What?
20.
Don't roll until I tell you.
Oh my God! He just totally.
Why do you roll at the weirdest times and the best way? I'm going to go take my break while I think about what I'm going to do to all of you.
I'm gonna go get something.
I'm not doing anything. It's him.
Oh my gosh!
I'm just asking the chieftain to give
I
me
know.
like the stuff I need
No,
to go on the lure.
I'm thinking about the staff.
I'm encouraging the brother. I'm telling you, we get the brother there. There's gonna be that breakthrough moment.
Well, I just threatened the brother. So.
Dude, I've been picking a fight with this motherfucker for like minutes.
Cone butter miso.
But that is a really cool looking staff.
Tried it.
I don't think he's gonna
For
really
sake?
want to give it to me, but
My thought is, how strong is the Death Knight?
we're not gonna beat the Death Knight.
Well, no, we're obviously gonna be trying to.
Dude, that Death Knight, he's gonna be fucking killed. He's gonna kill us.
Nope.
I feel like we're gonna be trying to get.
Dude, I
We
looked
have-
it up.
we have 2
He has
coins.
3 attacks.
We have 2 coins though.
Per turn, he has 3 longsword attacks that do longsword damage and necrotic damage.
You have the Spider Woman's fucking him up.
And he's a 19th level spellcaster.
So we got to make sure she's hungry and weak, and he's gonna have to be the one to do most of the damage to her.
We're gonna essentially, if you guys ever played Battle Royales, we got a third party them. They're gonna be fighting each other, and we need to go right then. And when they're both kind of weak and beating the piss out of each other, that's when we need to go in.
Yeah, no, that's not
Yeah.
not a bad thing.
Yeah, we need a third party, both of them. Let them whittle each other down enough, and then we go in.
All right. Well, I mean, they got to have more stuff they can give us than.
Oh yeah, he said that. They have one magic item. I don't know what it's gonna be. Can we sell that turns my fireball into a radiant ball?
God, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, fire would probably be okay. I mean,
Because if you do elemental mastery, you can always still switch it to like one of the 4 or 5.
I can switch it to any. I think
You can switch it to radiant.
No, I can't switch to radiant.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Is because there are 8 kinds, but then really only the 5 elements.
I think there's 7 elements. I will tell you right now.
So what do we got? We have acid, poison, fire, ice, and
Cold.
fire. Wait, no,
So you have
I said
acid,
fire
cold,
twice.
fire, lightning, poison, thunder.
lightning.
Eat as many of those as you want.
And then you got force, psychic, radiant,
As you saw, I kind of
necrotic.
overdid
I
it
think
a
that's
little
all of
bit.
them, isn't it? And
Think so.
physical, I guess.
Right.
I mean, that donut looks pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
It was. And again, she didn't charge me for it, but made me even happier. Free donuts are good.
Free donuts are good.
She's like, "Did you just come from a visitation?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm not charging you for that." I was like, "Nice, thank you. You were doing good work." I'm like, "Yes, it was." Because it was a little weird tonight.
How so?
We had 2 services going on concurrently, which is weird enough.
Oh, wait, don't forget the camera's on though.
And just, sometimes people are interesting.
Yes.
And,
No doubt.
Well, that's why people watching is fun.
yeah. And this was, both very different but interesting crowds.
Playlist okay?
Couldn't hear a thing because there was too many people.
Yeah.
We do it packed. Like I said, when you have 2 services going on at the same time, it was like, you here for Russ or Lucy?
Yeah.
Lucy's over here. Russ one's over here. If there was music playing, I couldn't hear it.
It's fair. We all pissed. What are we gonna do?
Well, it sounds like we've got to just kind of, like Josh said, just kind of sit back and range hit both, which I don't know how that's gonna work out.
We don't have to. There's always a way out.
And he's getting massacred by this spider woman.
Yeah.
This is.
But I'm telling you, his ashes are in the coins, and we have 2 of the coins, right?
Yeah. We do.
I think he's weakened by not having them. And so if we give him a little bit of himself back...
I thought it was her ashes. Her ashes were grinded into those coins. That's why she's after them.
No, his ashes were grinded into the coin, and she said she'd always watch over him.
Oh.
If you were paying attention to the lore dump that we just had, which I was paying perfect attention to, and not texting my girlfriend.
All I know is we got to go salt them bones.
Yeah. But what I'm afraid of is that he's going to be like, you can't come in here and touch this unless you give me my sword back.
Wait, who has the sword? Baylor has the sword.
Yeah,
No.
remember the guy who got possessed by something?
Yeah. I was ready to go toe-to-toe with Baylor. Was not going to win that one.
Not at that level, but
Alright, here's my thought process.
Shit, wasted that one.
We go in there, we try it, see what happens.
Yeah, might as well have made all
And
the
then
way.
my guess is, because we couldn't convince Nevin, maybe if we get our shit kicked out of us, like Nevin will have a change of heart and come rescue us if we get really like the shit kicked out of us.
Nevin's going to be worthless. He doesn't even have his staff anymore.
Well, he's gonna shoot spider webs at us and drag us out.
You're gonna fight Nevin all by yourself in about 10 seconds.
He's gonna Spider-Man 2099 us.
Was that... Is that the one that...
Was from the year 2099? Yes.
Right now, who voices him?
I can't remember. Like, because he's in the new like Across the Spider-Verse. Yes.
Is it Andy Samberg?
I'm gonna have to look that up. I honestly could not tell you who all the voice actors are in that.
Dude, I gotta tell you, this is
Especially
hard for
the new
me. Because in our house, we have Alexas everywhere, and so it's always... I always feel that, oh, we don't know this. Oh, we gotta look it up. I always want to be like, Alexa, who is... But I mean...
have you almost done it a couple times?
Yup, sure have.
It's Oscar Isaac.
Oscar Isaac! So wait, so who does Andy see? I know he's in it. He voices somebody.
So that's where there's because that one is particular.
Mm-hmm.
He plays Ben Reilly. Do you know who Ben Reilly is? Would you like me to show you on my Spider-Man shelf who Ben Reilly is?
No, I want you to remember, and at the end of this,
Oh, absolutely
remember.
will.
All right. All right, so Nevin was going to give me his staff.
Nevin's staff is nothing more than a stick.
I still want it.
I understand that you do. But it is a replica of the chieftains, and the chieftains has a rod of resurrection, which is what he used in order to cast heal for all of you.
It sure looks like a family.
Heirloom, yeah, it is.
So I'm not going to take from the village, but I sure would like that family staff as we go face down your sister.
Go ahead and make a persuasion roll.
Help. Fuck this one up. Anybody got any like enhanced abilities or?
No, you're on your own when you are doing this.
16. You said persuasion.
Yes.
18.
Fucking A right. So, it turns out that No Dad Dad has been frustrated with his son's cowardice and how he has been handling the death of his daughter. sees you actually having the opportunity to say things that he has wanted to say, but has not wanted to destroy his son.
He's a young one still. He'll grow.
And so there's a piece of him. You know how, like, you have that problematic person in your family, and you can't say anything, but then some friend that you're okay with losing just suddenly tears into that person, and you're like, hey, don't say that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Dad's pretty happy with what you just said, and as Nevin storms out, he comes up to you and says, my daughter is dead, but she is still causing havoc. She needs to be put down. People are going to die if you go after her. This will be returned. But use it in good faith. And as you grab it, you realize that faith indeed will either need to be it will need to be attuned to by a druid, by a bard, or by a cleric.
Love it, cleric!
Dave, I got you another magic item. Fucking fantastic.
And it is at this moment that Wismirian begins seriously considering going another multi-class.
I mean, you already knew that I was flirting with Bard because of the loot.
I know you were.
But you can still do the musician feat, and you can learn the loot there.
There you go.
And so,
Did we level up?
not yet.
Not yet. But there's going to be a level up coming, especially if you go into this encounter. On the way out as well, you have another up and coming upstart who says,
Did he get his elderberries?
he did get his elderberries. Did you get your elderberries? Go ahead, write down your 10 elderberries.
Is that why he smells like elderberries?
He does. It's delicious.
Oh, that's right. Your mother was a hamster.
Good berries, not elderberries.
And your
Give everybody
father
at least-
smells of
hey, I'm giving
elderberries.
everybody at least 2 of them.
What's that?
We get 2 good berries.
That's 2 hit points.
That's not really what I wanted
These
to
like-
be used. It's mainly, oh, this person's down. Shove it down their throat. Chew
Yep.
on that. Now you're at 1 hit point.
Inventory. Other possessions. 2 good berries.
Wade's storing his in his underwear. They're dingleberries.
Are these like juju beans?
So up to 10
I've been
berries.
watching a lot of fucking-
essentially.
I've been
yes.
watching way too much fucking Dragon
So
Ball Z.
up to 10
I just
berries
finished
appear in
Super.
your hand and are infused with magic for the duration.
Super
A
was
creature
great.
can use
Yeah.
its action to eat 1 berry. Eating a berry restores 1 hit point, provides enough nutrition to satisfy you for the entire day.
Dama, not so
Oh, nice. So it takes care of
Worth watching
exhaustion and
once.
shit like that, too.
good. Once.
Mm-hmm.
All
And
right.
it's only 12 episodes,
Well,
so like, you can
okay.
like breeze through it.
I don't know.
The last 2 aren't
Basically
even
don't eat food
translated
for the whole
in
day.
English yet.
It's like in Lord of the Rings, the Elvish bread.
Is it what's on?
I have Crunchyroll.
Oh, okay.
It's like $2.
Have you watched Dr. Stone?
No. I only watch Dragon Ball Z. That's
Oh,
the
it only
only reason I
lasts
have
one day.
Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
I have no idea why I have Crunchyroll. I really don't. It was for something we were doing for one of our homework assignments. I got it.
Okay, I have her.
But I don't know. So I've just been watching Dragon Ball Z.
A lot of the Dragon Ball Z series are on Hulu.
Well, I didn't know that. I just got Hulu again, so I haven't played with it.
I'm
But
not
Super
telling you
was
what
really good.
Neva's
Dama, like I
actual
said, it's like
name
12
is because I
episodes, so
don't
it's
need
done.
you
Yeah, it was
looking
super
her up
fast in the last
over
2
there.
weeks. Just started
Wizards.
Hey, you said.
It's-
I know
the final
what I said.
concept
I
is-
know what I said.
Guy from
I was
Hell
gonna look it up afterwards
seems like
anyways.
they-
You
wow,
think Death Man? I'm
they
like,
beat
why have I
Majin
heard
Buu,
this
and now he's like
before?
just hanging out with them.
Yeah.
I think it's like also
these guys must be really
Paladin class or
dangerous.
fighter class
But what?
too.
We
and
can't get the
new
Dragon Balls from
game mode.
Hell.
Well,
Well, maybe
the-
we can go to
so
Earth and get their Dragon
The
Balls.
Death Knight,
But we can't
or
make
Icarus,
a
is
bad
actually.
wish. So what can we do? Let's make them all babies.
All right. So we're gonna take a pause from the break that we took, and Dragon Ball Z.
We're pausing from our pause.
Pausing from our pause. All right.
Some people call call that unpause.
Unpause.
All right. So as you, is there anything else that you want to do in preparation? There is a leader of one of the scout patrols who comes up and says, "This is the schedule. We've noticed that in the twilight, end of evening nautical twilight, when the sun has gone down, but there is still light. That is usually when we hear Neva again hunting, and she's been on this schedule for a few weeks. We will do our best to come close enough to try to catch her scent and lead her away from Icarus's chamber, which hopefully will give you enough time to try to convince him or to salt her bones. But if you go before, if you can garner his cooperation, you may have a chance of being able to defeat the monstrosity that Neva has become. If you cannot, hopefully you can survive the encounter with Icarus and get out of there before she arrives, because there is no way that you will survive an encounter with both of them together.
Let's go put Sissy to bed.
Okay. All right. As you...
How far away is it?
It is, well, with how thick the undergrowth is and everything like that, it's not very far away, but it is difficult to navigate through. You're picking up your bike over some areas, but it's about 4 hours away, so you'd be able to do a short rest before you head out if there's any.
Long rest for you guys.
Yeah.
Just imagining, like,
That's all right.
You want to do it? Actually, yeah, you could have. It's a few hours away, and it's right now the morning, so you could do a long rest before you head out.
you ever been on an electric bike that ran out of power?
Yeah.
That's what I'm imagining this trip is like.
I had a electric wheelchair that wasn't recharging and had to. Those things
No,
are.
we loaded back
heavy.
up.
Yeah, well, electric bike.
But I was
the same
trying to
way, but let's
think
say
of
like you took it to go on
right
a 50
before
mile
we get
track,
there,
and the next thing you know, it like
start to
it's battery.
stack up.
Now all of a sudden you have a 100-pound
Spells and
bike
shit like
that you
that.
have to pedal however many miles it had died. It's not a good feeling.
Oh, that sounds awful.
You just
It
set
is
up
awful.
you just set up a solar charger to wait there a couple days.
I wish they had those for. Well, I know one person that's like, so I was like, what are all these calls? My electric bike died! Can you come get me?
All right, what's the as you arrive at the entrance to some kind of temple, which is where you were given a map to go to, you have a door that is closed and barred. Go ahead and do a perception or an investigation check.
Look at that.
Investigation. 26.
26.
I too had a 6 in my number.
I also have a 6 in my number.
Together we have a 12 in our number.
I got a 21.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
I have a +8 to investigation.
I have a +11.
All right.
You must like master.
I have wings.
You must have expertise. In
I do.
Yeah.
Okay, so the three of you see. Wait, what did you get?
21.
21. All right. So the two of you see a door.
That's what I see.
The two of you see a door that is protected, and you can tell that it's protected by some kind of enchantment.
Okay.
But your arcane skill isn't quite up to the level to be able to. But you could probably figure out what it looks like. But you see 3 pillars, and on them are inscribed in the arcane language, which you are starting to understand. three different symbols. And as you're trying to figure them out, you hear the wizard blurt out, fire, wind, earth. And it seems that
Avatar,
that there are that
Heart.
that with the power of friendship, you'll be able to enter this door. But these pillars need to be activated.
So what was it? Fire, air, and earth?
Yeah.
Or the water?
Oh, sorry, it was water. Fire, earth, water. Fire, air, water.
I bet we could have Wheat fart in one.
I just finished a burrito, so.
Okay.
Was it a spicy burrito? Then we have the option of fire
I'm
or
gonna
air.
go over to the fire one and just cast firebolt on, see what it does.
All right. So as you cast firebolt onto it, you watch as it starts to, as the symbol that you noticed that said fire begins to glow, and then after a second or two, the glowing ends.
So then all three have to be activated at the same time.
It would seem that they need to be activated fairly fairly quickly with each other. So.
All right. Well, I can do either Druidcraft or Frostbite onto the water, or whatever we need. Air.
We probably just have water. You can probably just dump water onto it.
That seems to be a great decision.
I can get that old hawk to it. Spit on it.
We probably could just breathe real hard. Or we just wait till a thunderstorm's like that and then probably.
And then it'd give us all three.
Yeah.
Right?
It's fire,
Water, and then you said wind.
Air.
Air. Yeah, we probably
Fire, water, air.
breathe on one of them. Yeah.
So as you try to breathe onto it, you notice that like an ember, it begins to glow, but it does not activate the same way that yours did. It doesn't actually start to glow on its own and maintain that glow for 3 seconds.
What if we do it all together?
Well, we have to.
You have to, but I'm saying that the firebolt actually activated the first pillar and stayed active for 3 seconds.
Doesn't your
But
scepter
in
allow you
trying to
do
blow on it,
elemental
it doesn't
stuff?
actually.
Redirection.
It's like pulling the cord on a mower and it goes chug chug, but it doesn't actually start up even for 3 seconds and then cut out.
I don't know what else to do with the wind one.
Oh, there's got to be something. Druidcraft does not give me that.
So that was one person blowing on it.
Oh, what if I have Puck and I come over and we start beating our wings right into it?
All right, go ahead and do
My magical wings.
yes. Go ahead and do a roll plus your Constitution.
So like a Constitution save?
Yeah, we can do it. I'll allow the bonus of a Constitution save.
All right, but it's not.
But it's not a Constitution. No,
It's not a
plus-
concentration.
It's plus Constitution, so
Okay.
plus your Constitution modifier. For each of you.
14, 18.
18. All right. As you and Puck both beat your wings toward, that is enough actual transference of air to have it light up for 3 seconds, and then it goes out.
I'm gonna go over and dump water on the other one.
Okay, and as you dump water on it, it is activated for 3
What are your
seconds.
spells?
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, you and Puck do that thing real quick.
Yep.
All right, so you all three do
and
it
I'm
together.
gonna dump water and I'm casting firebolt at the other one. We're gonna dump water afterwards.
Okay, and you do all three of them together.
Yeah.
They light. They stay on for 5 seconds, and then they all go out.
Maybe they got to be done in a certain order. From left to right, what is it?
It is fire, water, air,
So what do I go for?
and the spacing seems off.
And there are only 3 pillars.
There are only 3 pillars, but now looking at the fact that it didn't work and the spacing on those 3 pillars, there seems to be a missing pillar.
You what that missing pillar is?
What's that? It's missing. What did you ask?
So, like, we would have to go, so can I, like, investigate and see what the missing pillar probably is?
So all 3 pillars are fairly simple stone or clay construction.
Somebody took this.
And then have these runes carved into them.
So we gotta go out and find this other pillar.
Or it's got to be earth. What do we have that's earth related?
I can cast grease. It's from the earth.
Dirt?
You have dirt. You have, and actually there's a creek nearby that would have some clay in it.
Yeah.
Grease is of the.
How do you lose a pillar?
I don't think it's missing, or I don't think it was lost. I think it's missing.
I just did an investigation check and rolled a 19. Did I see anything?
In your investigation check, you're like,
Where the fuck's this pillar?
just one chance to outdo and just by chance, you think about it. And
I rolled a 19 plus my plus 11.
right.
He was gonna go
Oh, a 19 plus your 11?
Yes.
You're
Yeah,
fucking
one
11?
Yes.
You're like, duh, we're missing the earth pillar.
Yeah.
All of the other pillars are made out of clay. Make another pillar.
Ah, all right. Let's make another pillar.
But we need to carve earth into it.
Does anybody know the symbol for earth?
I don't know the symbol for earth.
Yeah, you do.
I guess I know the symbol for earth.
Congratulations.
And that's what he's like, yeah, of course. Duh. I'll do it. All right.
I'm going to ask my familiar, Google.
So you create the 4th pillar that is missing from the and
Alright, wait, Crowley prostitute. We need the 5th one. Love.
I am the symbol of love.
he lays down. Just lays down and creates a pillar of love. And you see a shimmer over the door, and the door is now able to be opened and moved. It is now starting to. You see that as you look over at you try to like figure out how long it's going to be until sunset. However, there's no sun that's moving across the sky. It's kind of annoying, but you can tell that the light of Anthropia is starting to turn from the bright whitish blue cloudy sky into a more twilight autumn orangish colors, and this seems to be the time to descend down into the essentially dungeon. As you get down there, with the investigation checks that you've already done, there is essentially an amphitheater that may have at one time been a arena not unlike the one that you fought in Reno, and in the center there appears to be a large tableau, a dais that is crumbling, and there is recent signs of that someone has dug there.
Should we go look and see what I got dug up?
Okay, who is going to be the one that goes up and investigates that?
I'll go.
All right, so let's go ahead and identify where everybody is positioned as you move up to the.
Where are we coming in?
Yep. So this is where the thing is located. You are coming from this direction.
I'm gonna assume he goes here.
Yep.
Wade, where are you going?
Oh, half his back.
I'm gonna go right there. I'm gonna stay right here, guys. You guys go work yourself.
Doors to either side?
Are there doors on either side?
Yeah.
Or there's just the one way in?
Just a one way in, nothing up front, so. Alright. I'll just do this side because it's closer. So, and I'm up. Use your staff to hit people.
What?
Your new staff of resurrection that we've got to get back eventually.
Did you give it to me?
Yeah, I gave it to you. What good is it to me?
Well, I didn't add it to my inventory.
That means that he also has not attuned to it yet. So
It's a
it is
loner.
completely useless.
Wait, we took a long rest, correct?
You did do a long rest.
If I realized
But
he gave
he-
it to me, I would have attuned
He
to it.
didn't.
2 out of 10.
I'm
2 out of 10?
Mm-hmm.
2 out of 10.
How do I attune to something?
You say you
You
attune
just,
to it and you take an
it's
hour.
kind of like masturbating. You
I
just sit and play with it for a little bit.
attuned it. Good.
All right. So how many items do you have now?
Yeah, you can only attune to 3
You
things.
can only have 3 items that you're attuned
Well,
to.
unless you're an artificer. I think eventually you can get 5.
Well, what
for
would
them.
count as a something I'm attuned to?
Okay, so your cloak.
Your cloak.
My cloak's a creature. Do I
Your
need
cloak is a creature that you have to attune to.
Yeah, it's sentient.
All right.
You're in a committed relationship with your cloak.
You are.
Do I need to be attuned to my vest of holding?
No.
All right.
How about this wand?
Do I need to be attached to my spider armor?
The spider armor, yes.
So there's 2.
So, the spider armor, the cloak, and the... I don't know if you've been using your dagger lately or if that got dropped
I
completely.
have it, but I haven't attuned to it for a while.
Okay, so that's
same,
another one that was...
Same with my Crown of the Vermin King.
Crown of the Vermin King is one that requires attunement.
Ooh, this looks like a dark enough place, man. I'm just saying, vermin. This seems like a vermin-rich environment.
That's fine.
I would attune to the staff
Yeah.
over there.
The staff, the cloak, and the armor.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yep, good to
So
go.
I'm adding to my
There-
it's called Staff of Resurrection.
I'm gonna have another one
Yeah.
of those.
Of Resurrection.
I will tell you that as you are coming down into this this area, you would expect to hear the sound of bats, and you would expect to hear the sound of mice and rats. There is none of that. It is deathly quiet as you come into this room, and you can tell that this place, nothing grows here. Nothing, it is nothing but death. And as soon as Tyra steps onto the dais, you hear
That shows up.
you hear a booming voice. I am King Icarus. No one may touch the bones. And at that time you hear a glowing, a greenish glow that begins to emanate. You hear the sound of bones coming together, and stepping out is the king of the undead, Icarus the Undying, the Revenant King. And so as he steps out, his theme music plays, and he is there with you. Let's go ahead and roll for
Stone
initiative.
Cold entrance song. The
What's
glass. I was waiting for a Stone Cold entrance song. Glass breaking and
I'm sorry, I don't have a.
mother of pearl.
I do.
You have a good song for Icarus. What do you got?
John Cena's.
Icarus rolls a 2.
Okay, asshole.
Are you playing your own theme song?
Yeah, right.
I've got a 14.
All right.
I I got a 21.
Nice.
I've got a 21 also.
Nice. What's your dex?
Dexterity? It's 15, but my initiative is +6.
You'll go before him. That just goes back. We tied at 21.
Why did I give you a
whatever your
team
dex
size?
is dex plus 2.
We got 21.
Is your dex
Because
plus
it's
2?
fitting.
My dex is +2.
You have
What's
a
your
15.
dex?
You go ahead. He's at 5. He goes before us.
Okay, so it's Blade, me, Wizard. Tommy.
And then Icarus.
Well, whatever those other guys got.
Okay, hold on. Can you quiet that for a second so I can think for just a moment? All right, Wade. Wade, what did you get?
21.
A 21.
With a plus what to your dexterity?
5.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
and
The next would be me at 21 with a +2 to my dexterity.
Oh, they could roll higher.
yeah, they can, but they didn't.
They're more on my speed.
All right, and then we've got.
Yeah, I saw him do this the other day. I like this.
Yep.
I gave him the bonus because he has 15 and I have a 14.
All right, and then it is Mr. Vesperian. Just call him Whisper here. All right, and then we have.
Others.
Everyone else.
Thing 1, thing 2, King 1.
As Icarus steps up, you see phantoms of his people, greenish glow. You don't get a hostile vibe from them. They seem to be celebrating their king. There are also guards who have have crossbows, and they are up above you, and they salute to their king, and then you watch as they shrink back into the shadows. And then there is drums that begin to play as Icarus comes forward with brandishing his sword of shadows. All right. Wade, you're up first.
So we're trying to kind of like, not really recruit him, but
Talk to him, Wade.
all right, Mr. Icarus.
Someone told us we're not winning this one.
We are
Oh,
here
twice the
to
whole
help
time, Tommy. What
you
the fuck are you talking about?
in any way, shape, or form take down this spider bitch that's been tormenting you, if that's the right word.
Okay. There's only 6 seconds for the round. All right. But you get a chance to say some of the things that you're trying to say because you're the first up anyway. Prove it. And you realize that he's saying, prove
What?
that you're worthy of worthy to
Oh.
join him in combat.
So fight him, or
You defeat me, and I'll fight with you. Tomorrow, obviously.
yeah.
I have to come back, right?
Yeah.
But I haven't got anything going on tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
But if you defeat me today, we'll come back and do this tomorrow.
All right.
You get it.
So-
You get it, bro, right?
Yeah.
So Icarus is talking.
I
So
kind
we
of like
fight-
Icarus a lot more now.
So we fight.
If he talks like Hulk Hogan the entire time, it'd be perfect. Listen to me, brother. Tomorrow, if you defeat me at the Thunderdome, I'll be there with you, brother. The Mega Powers will unite.
Turn Steam music back on.
I'm the Macho Man.
All right, so I rolled an 18 and a 24.
Ooh.
All right, so you roll an 18, and he deflects it with his shield. And then you roll your 26. What are you hitting him with?
Scheming.
Your
You gotta
scimitar?
walk to him.
You gotta get to me. That's fine. You are able to get to him. All right. As you come in with your scimitar and you're about to just slice into the gap in his plate armor, you watch as his own sword kicks up and blocks you.
Blocks both my attacks. Alright.
All right. Next up, tie your ass. You're up. Don't worry. He only gets to parry once per round.
So I'm going to steady aim and sneak attack.
Steady aim and sneak attack him.
Thanks, Wade.
That's what I'm here for.
Holy fuck, I got a nat 20!
True story.
All right.
True story.
So crits, you either have the option of a +10 to your damage, or double your damage dice.
Ooh. I think we want to double the damage dice.
Okay.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
it 2d6 though?
No, it's
No,
more
he's
than that.
like
I'm sneak
40.
attacking.
Oh,
well,
okay,
I guess,
yeah, no.
I guess that goes based. Does it go based on your overall level or based on your rogue level?
Rogue level.
So what are you for rogue?
He's still a 7.
7. Yeah.
He's only got 1 level in cleric.
Yeah, so... Alright, so first let's do the longbow, which would be
A D8.
d8 plus 2. So 5.
Well, you're
And
doubling
then
the
I
dice.
do double the dice.
No, don't roll it again.
Okay.
Just double. What was it? A 3.
Yeah.
So all your pluses, like the +2, just add them at the end.
Okay. Sorry, I'm
So
still
we're at
gonna write
6 right now.
this. 6. And then, once per turn, you can deal 4d6 damage.
So 46.
Right?
So 46 plus 6 plus the 2, 54.
What?
Wait, what's your hit points at?
4d6.
Full.
46.
92. What is it?
92.
92?
Yeah.
Take it.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, I know I'm wrong. But
Somewhat, what's your
50.
50? Okay, and
24.
91.
30, 32.
32 points of damage?
yeah, buddy, good hit.
32 points of damage.
I suppose you have True Strike.
Alright. Next up, was that, do you have a bonus action that you want to take?
See what my bonus actions are.
Hide. Run. Move.
That's actually a hide wouldn't be.
Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do as
Bad.
bonus action hide.
Bonus action hide. Alright, so you're right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so you kind of retreat back and go into
Meld into the shadow.
a hide. Alright, so we're just going to put you on top of that to let us know that you're hidden. Also, these individuals up here have done the same. So, you know that this is their last kind of known location right there.
These guys have true sight. He might.
Got a 13 and a 20, because I got to roll with advantage with steady aim.
Alright.
Super happy.
Man. Nice hit.
Next up, we've got someone.
Probably gonna lose concentration right away. Wade's turning into a giant ape.
Wade turns into a
Unless
giant
you want to be a
ape.
T-Rex. You want to be a T-Rex or a giant ape?
Which is better?
We'll make it We'll make you a giant ape.
Either way, I'm willing. So.
You know what? For kicks and gigs, give me a wisdom saving throw. I bet you fail it.
Well, I'm at like -1, so.
Yeah, you turn into a giant ape, bud.
Whether you like it or not. Isn't it nice to know that you don't have bodily autonomy?
It's what it is.
Alright.
We passed that law
I'm gonna
weeks
run like
ago.
that way.
You're gonna run this way?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get away.
Okay, so you kind of move as far away as
And
possible.
I'm using a sorcery point, so it's double the length.
It's double the length?
Yeah, of time.
So how far can you run? Because this is important because here in my notes, because my turn's coming up. Icarus casts Compelled Duel DC 18 Wisdom save on any spellcaster. And I just want to know how far away you can go before you're out of range of my Compelled Duel. And then I have to come and run after you.
Well, I cast it.
This
I was within 60 feet of the polymorph. I don't know how far away, and then I can move just 30 back. So wherever I was, 30 back. Because I casted that first.
Oh, you're lucky.
Isn't compelled to 30 feet.
It's 30 feet. Alright, fine.
I loved it because my paladin was very strong, and I always did to the guy. I'm like, you ain't leaving, bud.
Alright. Somewhat runs away like a bitch.
No, I run away bravely.
Bravely. I was
Bravely running for his life, wetting his pants, being a coward. Going to sit on knee.
Bravely land away.
What was the other
So
guy's
you're going to be
name?
a giant ape for at least 2 hours as
Nevin.
long as I hold concentration the entire time.
Alright. Can't really see.
I have
Yeah,
one
those guys are
social
hiding.
point remaining.
I'd
Yeah.
fly over and just beat the shit out of him. Because he can't block you right now, too. Because he used his 2 parries and stuff.
One parry.
His 1 parry.
And maybe you stun him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know, it
We'll
could
give
roll
it.
bad.
We'll give it a shot. Hold on. Let me look up something real quick.
What's he got? Like 120 hit points
Something like that.
more.
Hex is what?
Shut up, wizard.
Oh, I didn't warn him
On a
about
scale of 1 to 180, he's on the high side.
Alright, we're just gonna attack
I'm
him.
surprised you didn't bump it up even more for being a special character.
No,
Alright.
I don't try to bump up. Challenge rating 17.
Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does not hit.
17's not gonna hit. Okay,
17
so
doesn't hit. This is the hard part about him.
2 misses, and we'll do flurry of blows. Alright, now I'm gonna give myself. Can I do that with silvery barbs? I can't give myself advantage. I gotta wait until do the reaction for him
Say,
to use silvery barbs.
yes.
Right. Alright, we're gonna give this a shot then. 2 more. Hey, a 19, and that's not gonna hit. So 27 hit?
The 27 hits.
Alright.
Use the giant ape thing, right? Okay.
12 points of force damage, and make that Constitution saving
12
throw.
12 points of force damage.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Oh, God.
We've done
What happened, Nick? Did he fail?
44.
Does a 9 make it?
It
No.
sure.
Because I rolled with advantage.
No.
And I have a +3, so. Alright, so he is stunned. It is going well so far.
That means you can't. Doesn't he like a stun incapacitation basically?
And that, as he's stunned, suddenly the music changes.
To a happy song. Yay!
So this was in my PvP thing, this was my guy's song.
Is it?
Because he was the holster.
Alright.
The giant ape first swing his giant dog.
Okay, on Icarus' turn, he foams at the mouth. But luckily, he has a standing order for his archers. Archers, move forward and both fire at the monk that has taken out their leader.
Oh, you just made the giant ape's
8.
day.
And
How many attacks does he get?
a 19.
You get
8
fist
misses,
him twice,
19
don't
hits.
ya?
Yes, sir.
You're rolling
Right.
with advantage because he's stunned.
Go ahead and make a DC 13 save for Constitution. DC 13 con save.
Well, hold on. How much damage did you do?
I have it. I'm figuring out. So 7 piercing damage first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is there any more damage that can come with it?
12 sneak attack damage.
Okay, so 19.
19.
Okay.
And then the poison damage.
Well,
That's
sure.
what the DC 13 con save is.
Silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs on.
The one
Roll.
that hit.
6, 11. 11 doesn't hit.
No.
But read me silvery barbs. because I believe that you can't silvery barbs after the effect of the roll has been determined.
Okay.
Distractor. You have to see within 60 feet of yourself, succeed on attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Are they within 60 feet and can he see him?
They are within 60 feet.
But can he see him?
But I wouldn't have been able to see him.
He has to be able to see him if they can shoot him.
Then he can do it. Because they successfully succeed on an attack roll.
But it doesn't say anything about, like, you know how there's the verbiage of, like, you can't...
It's just one reaction to which you take when a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself succeeds an attack roll, an ability check, or saving throw.
Alright. So you save yourself from...
And then you would choose, and then the creature must reroll the D20 and use the lower roll.
So miss.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a moment there where Whisperian... Go ahead and roll the wisdom save.
And you can choose yourself for the
just for the
That one.
that one. All right. So there is a moment there where Whisperian has the feeling that he's about to receive 39 points of damage, and it's like, oh, that would have hurt. Woo! Nailed it. All right. That was my archers.
You sneaky little bitch.
And you watch as they slip back after firing into their hide position. All right, Wade, you're up.
All right, so I get 2 fist attacks at advantage.
Right, you do. And I also believe with the incapacitated that
He can't make reactions.
can't take actions or reactions, but with him being stunned. Oh, okay. Got it. But he was able to command his archers, like, get that fucker.
Rain fire!
Wait, hold on. Hell no, brother. Not cool. That's what he says. All right, you're up.
First attack. Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
Did you have advantage, dude?
Hey, wait, what's his plus to attack?
Yeah, wait, yeah.
9.
You roll a 4 as your highest number?
Don't ask what the other one was.
4 is the highest number.
All right.
There we go.
19.
Oh, Jesus.
A 19.
They were both 10s.
19's gonna hit though.
No,
It's
it
not.
doesn't.
No, it
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah, he's wearing full plate and carrying a shield. So, giant ape. Whoa!
Can the giant ape do a bonus action? Does it have a bonus action?
Not a lethal one. I didn't think it has one at all.
No, that's hit with both arms. So, all right, it's okay. It's going to be a slogfest. We knew it was going to be. All right, tie your ass. Hit this motherfucker.
Can I do a poison sneak attack this time?
What?
Look how pissed he is right now.
Well, I can only do like a sneak attack like I did once per turn. But then I also have poison sneak attack. Is that a different
What?
action?
I don't know.
What do you got for a poison sneak attack? What do you got over
Yeah,
there?
you have a
You can
poison
add
sneak
toxin to your strike, forcing the target to make a DC 14 concentration failed throw the target has the poison condition for 1 minute. At the end of each turn, the poison target repeats the save, ending the effect on
Hell,
itself.
yeah.
Except it's fun.
Except
He's probably
he might be
undead.
immune to poison.
No, do it.
I'm just gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Ah, son of a bitch. Let's reroll that one.
This is why Nina likes eating.
We missed.
That's too bad. All right, so with advantage, you did it with advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay. All
I
right.
steady named and
His rolling was congruent.
it's 2 3s.
Somewhat, you're up.
Wait, I thought we were adding the d20s. Then I got a 6.
Well, I'm gonna step and see if I can see him
You can see him.
from where I am.
You have to. So you had to like duck behind something. You can't get 100. You can't get more than. If you want to be able to still be able to see him, you can't get any farther back than where you're at, which is a good 60 feet away, though.
I'm probably just going to cast Firebolt at him.
Okay.
Does a 27 hit?
A 27 does hit.
And I'm right. I still stun, so I would get advantage too.
Correct.
Okay.
All attacks against him have advantage.
So far, 2 of us have missed.
That's a 2d10.
It is
Yes.
2d10.
Look, I can only do so much with Nick's horrible rolling.
How about 18 fire?
18 fire damage.
Rolled 2 9s.
You see it impact aggressively.
Oh, that's nice.
We're not doing terrible so far.
18, you said?
Yeah.
God damn.
2 9s. I mean, I could have told the dad, we could have just laughed at each other as he failed it.
You took necrotic damage?
Yeah.
Think about as much of that as he would poison.
Yeah.
Alright. Whisperian, you're up. You're staying back there, I'm guessing. Are you hiding? Or are you
Yeah, I'm not.
go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Wait, I don't think I can.
Oh, you can. No, you don't.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, so you're
I'm
not,
just like kind
you're
of.
not stealth. Yeah, you're just kind of back there.
Yeah.
Like, hey, don't look at me.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Whisperian.
I got advantage on the first roll. That's a big fucking waste. 18 was the highest, so missed that one. 24 should hit.
When does the stun end?
So,
It ends at the
Yep.
end of his turn.
yep.
Okay.
11 points of force damage.
11 points of force damage.
Yeah. And I'm
Wait.
gonna
What did you hit him with?
my hand with force damage.
I'm gonna parry. I can't because I'm
can't.
stunned.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take 70. I'm gonna take the points of damage instead.
Yeah, I like.
I choose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way to go, Nevin.
Fuck.
All right, and I'm gonna disengage and get. How far away is that? We don't have. What's my movement? 45. Is this within 45?
Yes.
Good. I want to be as close to where he was as possible.
Trying to figure out where he is.
Yeah, I'm just going over there, and yeah.
Yeah. There's not gonna be any shenanigans whatsoever, right?
Unless he has, like, crossbow feet or whatever, he's going to get some disadvantage.
That doesn't mean he doesn't have a melee weapon to hit you with.
Yeah. So because he's hidden, that's the last location that you knew of.
Right.
That's good. All right. So, at the end of your turn, Icarus comes back out, sees a giant ape standing in front of him, and doesn't like that at all. So he starts to swing. Swing away.
Morgan. Swing away, Morgan.
How many health do you have again? Like 157 or something? Something like that?
All right. What's your AC?
It's 12, I think, of the giant apes.
Okay. So does a 23 hit? And does a 21 hit? And the last attack?
It's saying it's 22 to hit right here.
That's the hit. That's you hitting him.
No.
I thought I sent it to you, the screenshot or whatever.
Okay, you take 9 slashing damage, and then another 11 slashing damage. Okay, and then
Twin.
How much total damage?
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, it says armor class 12, hit points 157.
Okay, 157. So when you take like anything above 157, you turn to yourself, but those hit points will go on to you as well.
I don't have my 8-sided dice here.
What do you need?
That's a low
Yeah,
bar.
I got some. I got some.
8-sided.
You're a
How many?
animal,
8-sided
yeah.
dice.
They don't wear
Just one.
anything.
Alright, so 11 plus 9, so 20.
20, yeah. But I haven't done the necrotic damage yet.
Here, bro.
Okay, and then the first round of necrotic damage. 7. 18 points of necrotic damage for the first slash.
So slightly above. That's what average would be. 18. Right? 4.5, 4.5. Yeah.
And 21 for the second. So, as the slash comes across with the sword that he's holding, it just slices into you, and then you feel as these tendrils of like shadow begin to penetrate into your skin and start kind of ripping it apart. Slash again across your chest. It continues to happen, and then you see him swing again, and for some reason, because of your flailing, you hit his arm away, and there's a chance that he's about to lose his sword. So I'm going to roll my d6 in view.
Smell that?
If it's a 1, he drops his sword.
I smell Trevor.
That is a 1.
That is a 1.
I know, I saw it. That's why I rolled it over there. I wish I wouldn't have. All right.
So what's my total? It was 20, and then you said you had...
Oh my god,
18.
20, 18, 21. So 41.59? Is that right?
Yes.
Yep.
59 points of damage.
And that was with him missing one of his attacks.
That's why I'm hiding.
Oh yeah, why do you think I'm over here?
You still have more hit points than you do when you're not in grade ape form.
Thank you. The rest are time.
Those are temporary hit points, actually.
Well, this one's yours.
That one was
This one's yours.
Right,
Okay,
that
who's
one's
this one then?
yours.
Those are Tommy's.
Yeah,
And then I gotta
yeah.
draw his? Okay.
Yeah, those are all. Who has more dice than anybody else here?
I open up my bag, which I will do that now so that I'm ready. All right.
I
So
really
that
like
was
those white dice that I
Icarus's
had
turn,
on Sunday.
and now it is the archer's
You have a lot of
turn.
nice dice.
But they were too damn hard to read in the
The
light.
last person
Yeah,
that
they were.
damaged him was the wizard.
Even these are pretty hard to read. In my
Yeah.
opinion.
So they are going to target him.
Yeah, wasn't he? I thought you hit him. You didn't hit him, did you?
Who? I didn't hit that guy,
An
no.
11 doesn't hit, and a 14 doesn't hit, does it?
No, that 15 for an AC.
Woohoo! That's,
All right, so you see 2 arrows come streaming out toward you, and they pop up like a little bit north of where they were previously, or you're not sure if it is different archers or if it is the same archers.
they have situational awareness.
Skeleton warriors kind of all look alike. It's not because they're white boned. It's just because it's dark in here. All right, next up.
I can't discern color when it's dark, so it doesn't matter.
That's fair. All right, Wade, you're up. It's time to hit this motherfucker.
Goddamn
Try to
right.
prove
Plus
your
9
worth.
to hit. Just roll an 11 or higher.
That's-
Not advantage.
Wait.
So.
Well,
Did that guy
I got
attack?
2 hex,
Yeah.
so I just roll them both.
Did that guy attack?
Yeah.
Great.
Well, there
so
was
I
a
can
guy. There was a
You got
guy.
one of them.
He popped
Is that
up right here.
12?
Okay.
Yeah, so that's 21.
Well, what did you do?
No, it's fine.
Alright, and then they retreat back, right? So they do their bonus action or they do their attack and then their bonus action hide to move back into the way. And you being closer up, go ahead and do a perception check.
Parry without a sword.
Yeah. That's what I thought. 8.
Got a shield.
An 8.
I do not see a thing.
You do. You can tell that it's very dark back here. I don't know if you have dark vision, right?
I don't think I do.
But you can tell just by the sound of it that there
Fairy. I'm listening. I'm listening.
That there's kind of like in this amphitheater arena area that there are like hallways back there, and they seem to be readjusting themselves in order to it's a pretty standard defensive tactic of don't fire from the same position over and over again, or else a wizard will target you with fireball.
It's fair.
You don't.
All right, next up, did you make your attack yet?
Yeah, I got a 21 and an 18.
A 21 and an 18. 21 hits.
All right. So
Wood.
Got.
As he comes up and blocks with his shield, it does not hit.
Okay.
Just to make you feel bad about yourself.
I already feel bad about myself.
Well, you know what? Somebody needs to hit him. The problem is you're right after his turn, and then you hit well. So what you got to do is hit twice. Can you do that?
I'm trying.
Okay, well, keep trying. Maybe next time.
Good action surge.
You could action surge.
I didn't know I could as a giant ape.
As a giant ape?
Yeah, I don't know that he could.
I'll allow it.
Why can't he?
I'll allow it.
I think you're right. I don't think he can.
I will allow it. Go ahead and do it.
Fuck.
Missed
Yeah,
on
how'd that
both
go?
of them?
Nat 1?
Again, roll
What's a
again.
3?
Roll again.
Okay.
Roll again.
Yeah, you get 2 attacks.
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah,
right.
you do get 2 attacks. Your action surging.
Oh,
19.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Ah! All right. Tie your ass. Make this attack. You're coming from a high
the target
position,
is
right?
limited to the actions it can perform by the anatomy of its new form.
Sounds good. But I'll allow it this once just because he's had a bad time rolling.
He just want to keep seeing roll bad.
Yeah.
Doesn't it suck? A 19 fucking misses.
Yeah.
I've had 19s, I think, twice on this
I
on
didn't
this
hit him
battle.
again. I didn't hit him again.
Didn't hit him again.
It was
All right.
worse rolling a 4 and a 1 on my one of my advantage rolls.
Somewhat.
Did you hide on your
I did.
bonus?
Yeah.
Yep. I'll just assume that we're kind of
We're metaing this.
betting that. Yeah. If you want to take away his stun, though, he's not stunned right now.
I'm gonna firebolt him again, cause
Okay.
I don't want to burn a spell slot right now. But you guys aren't hitting him. I rolled that one, so
Okay.
I might be hitting the 8.
That's possible. Go ahead and roll a d6.
2.
2 is sufficient.
It's not a 1.
It comes real fucking close. All right. You could see the tail number on that on that firebolt. It came real fucking close. It didn't hit you, but it singed off some eight hairs, that's for sure. All right. Anything else you're doing somewhat?
I'm just gonna keep being bravely behind where I don't get hurt.
Bravely run away. I did not. Vesperian.
Leroy Jenkins! Zoop. Alright. Screw it. Let's just keep beating on this guy.
All right.
Neither one of those are going to hit.
Okay.
And flurry of blows. Uh, 25. So 1 hits. 12 points of force damage.
12 points
You
of
gonna try
force
to stun him
damage.
again?
Yeah, it probably wouldn't hurt. It saved our bacon the last time.
Put it back on. That
I'm
beautiful
surprised
bacon.
he's not hitting with advantage.
I've been rolling like 10s. And that just doesn't cut it with my plus. I'm
Yeah,
only
this
got a
plate
plus
armor
6.
is just awesome.
Yeah.
What's your bonus to attack?
Mine?
Yeah.
8.
Well, he doesn't have his dex bumped up.
Somebody's stunned again.
No, not yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's trying to decide if he's going to use something to...
Legendary action.
No. I was trying to think of. Yeah, if only you had.
A 9?
Well, no. If only what you really need is something that gives you a higher bonus to attack, so that way your watch could actually come in more handy to hit something.
Yeah, no, I've already thought about that.
I know. I'm just putting stuff out there. If only you had a staff of striking, that would be so useful right now.
I had a staff of resurrection, but
Oh, you
once
got
again, try your ass came a calling. I'm a cleric.
All right. Wisperian.
Wait, did he make a save?
You need a con save.
Oh.
14.
Wisperian hit him.
You rolling it twice?
Yeah, he has advantage.
Oh.
3. An 11 plus 3, 14.
He barely made it.
DC 14.
I beat your meat. First one was a 4, and I'm like, come on.
Hey, this is what I'm all about. Big battles that can go either way.
All right.
I'm gonna be so pissed if my guy dies.
Icarus decides that he
my
is
miniature
going
will
to.
come
Icarus decides that he is going to run out here. So go ahead
That
and both
is an opportunity attack.
Go and both take your opportunity attacks.
Roll well.
Roll enough to. Why don't you roll enough to hit him, so he loses that, and then you can hit him easier. That will do.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, brother!
28.
Yeah, 28.
28 hits.
Nicely done.
Even if I would have tried to parry.
You need a hit too, and make him parry.
Well, it's funny you said 2, because that was my roll.
So 3d10 plus 6.
Because if I would have hit him, it would have.
Only he had fairy fire on him, so that everybody was able to hit with advantage.
Oh, I didn't know fairy fire. Did
Love
that.
it.
Doesn't it? What do you do?
No, it just stops it from.
15.
15.
What? 15 points of damage?
Roll 2.
God damn!
Wait,
And
do you have Savage Attacker?
Not with
Now it's done.
Now it's on beast form.
Not in beast form.
Motherfucker.
All right. He is now taken 100 points of damage. And he is bloodied. He continues his march up to here, gets within 30 feet of the mage, and says, "Coward! Listen, my girl was taken down by a mage. Imprisoned. We were imprisoned. We were.
Listen,
our love.
We were in prison.
Our love was cursed. But now you're gonna feel the love, brother.
I want you to know.
I want
There's
you to
no
feel my
holds
love.
barred.
Alright, so go ahead and make a DC wisdom.
Counterspell.
That's the kind of mage shit that pisses me off. That right there.
Get that shit out of here.
Archers fucking destroy him. And from the stands, you see flaming chairs launched from archers' bows.
You might not be a giant ape for too much longer.
Wait, does a 24 hit you?
Yes.
Alright, does a 7 hit you? It does not.
No.
Alright, so 7 points of piercing damage. Plus,
Oh, God.
let's see, plus, I'm going to actually roll the sneak attack damage this time.
I'm not going to make up the damage in my head. I'm going to roll it
No,
this
I
time,
did.
guys.
I did the average last time. So 14 points of sneak attack damage as opposed to the 12 that I averaged out last time. And then go ahead and make your con save against the poison.
21.
21. 21 makes it. All right.
Nice.
Wait. So let's go ahead and see what half damage you take. 9, 11, 18.
That's halved?
No, 9 is out.
Okay.
All right. So that was.
I need some four-sided dice.
That was
You do? I'm on it.
30 points of damage
Altogether.
altogether.
So I need DC 15.
Look at this guy coming to the rescue.
DC 15.
Look at that.
I made it. I rolled an 18 and a 17 because the scepter gives me advantage.
That fucking bullshit. What I'm talking about, boys? Get him! Take him down!
Yeah,
All right.
No, you're fine.
Oh, they almost took me down. Let's go that way.
All right, Wade. Times like these, that you totally redeem yourself. He's maintaining. He's trying to maintain concentration still, because he doesn't really understand how spells work.
Oh, yeah.
All right. What do I see there? 3 and
9.
and a 9. I believe it says 99999. Would you like to action search?
Yes.
Oh, you already did.
Yeah, that's true. You can only.
Those who will both hit.
All right. Next up, we got Tire Your Ass. Let's do this.
I'm magic missiling him. Fire me.
What magic missile?
I have magic missile level 2, bitch. That's
And he
5
also
magic
has-
missiles coming at you.
That has been expended.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I haven't recharged that.
Oh, I didn't know.
Alright, so 2. Well, they get +1 on each of these. So,
Right.
Let's do
I don't know this.
That's 8.
Jeez, how many darts is at level 2? Is
You
it
get
4?
You get 3, and then 1 above each spell
So you
level.
got 4.
So I got 4. Take that one out.
Good call.
Alright. So 8,
16.
10, 15, +1 on each of those.
Just +4 at the end of it after you add them
Yeah,
all up.
sorry. I'm getting 10, 12, 16.
16 points of damage.
Force damage.
Yes, force damage.
I was waiting for
It
him to
might
say.
matter.
Pop shield. A pop shield.
He doesn't have shield. I should have had.
So
would've
fucking-
known.
Dude, he's a
Not
big,
bad idea.
he's a big bad evil guy. He's got everything that you don't want him to have.
You got the other one too?
Which one did you give me? Another one?
Yeah, I gave you 2.
Which one did you give me?
Yeah, if you were doing well, you'd probably have some
What did it look like?
mages
The
that step up and cast
blood
sanctuary on
speckled
them or something
silver
bullshit
one?
like that. So,
So wait,
I
he
think you
picked up
gave me
his
that.
sword again after he dropped it,
Oh, wait,
right?
you did.
You know, he never did.
This one, right?
The sword's
Yeah.
still by you.
Right.
Yup, sure is.
He
Oh,
walked
good.
right by me. That was his turn.
oh
And
shit,
tried to
Was that the
compel
right one?
duel.
mother.
What? No, that's
Yeah,
just those 2.
you
Okay.
said he
I just wanted
walked
to make sure I
right
got the right
away,
one.
and he never.
Tommy has a lot of dice.
Fuckers.
I got a lot of D10 dice.
That's bad. That's really, really bad.
What is this also?
Without my longsword, all I have
It's the thing
is
that these
Hellfire
came
Orb.
in.
Okay.
I really thought
That
it
does
was
not
fun.
sound good for
It
me
did look
either.
funny, yeah. Say well, honey.
All right. Next up, somewhat.
I know a lovely little thing that he did to you. I'm also gonna do it
Yeah.
at the same level.
Okay. Go.
I need some D4s. I think. I just need 2 of them.
Roll d8s instead. That'll be easy.
5, 7, 11.
11.
Yeah.
11 points of damage.
Yep.
All right. We're up to. Oh yeah, feel the stink, boys. Feel the mistake. Let's do this.
And then
Oh, I see.
I might just keep wandering. Can I wander back further at all?
You can't. There's a wall there. And you're underground. You could start to. You could attempt a dimension door up behind yourself, or you can try to misty step behind yourself.
I can't cast another spell.
I know, but next turn you can try to misty step. I'll allow you to. You can match
Not,
it.
I'll let you not die.
Oh, I have a feeling
There might be another room over there.
He's got to be getting close because he's bloodied and we just did some decent damage on him.
Yep. Yep.
You
he
think
is.
that?
Sorry, I'm not helping, guys.
It's alright.
Are you kidding? You're doing great. Dude, you have eaten so much damage, and I'm not joking.
Yeah.
Like,
Also,
I think if anybody else of us.
anybody else trying to hit a 26 isn't gonna make it.
Yeah.
You've at least had a chance of hitting him twice in the same turn.
That's all I'm gonna do. I guess I can't really try and duck under something and hide from the archers that are probably gonna hit me.
That is fair. All right, Wisperian, you're up.
all right. Let's go a little unorthodox.
Oh God.
All right. So, I am going to...
Wait. Before we, Fairy Fire does give people advantage. Doesn't
It sure does.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. All right. I'm going to make sure that I'm within 30, so we'll go about here. Gonna use bonus action to cast Hex. And its dexterity is the one that I'm picking.
Okay.
So Hex on Icarus.
Okay.
And I don't think he gets a save or anything on that.
No.
And then, as my action, I'm casting Fairy Fire on him.
Okay.
And so, Dexterity saving throw, DC...
Now, it doesn't affect the saving throws. So you sure you want to hex?
You can't cast...
Are you sure you want to hex
You
his...
can't cast both Hex and Fairy Fire in the same turn.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's a really good point.
But another piece of that is that it doesn't affect saving throws.
Yeah, it's ability check.
So
All right, then we'll
ability
do
check.
Strength.
Strength is his.
Right.
His.
And so we're just going to go
Probably
up
just gonna go
there.
punch him.
And I'm just going to punch him twice. I mean, haven't done shit. And then after I'm done on this, Puck, my imp, is going to grab the longsword, fly up, and become invisible. And yes,
Everything.
items become invisible as well.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason. That's the whole reason I got him, man. Just in case we got imprisoned, he was going to be our lockpick.
There you go.
All right. Oh, sorry. I was rolling for
Just roll
damage.
natural 20.
22. Does a 22 hit?
A 22 would hit. Welcome to the shit show. He parries.
Thanks, Tyler.
Yep.
All right.
I didn't leave my shield behind. And just so you know, it's just a longsword.
You know, I want you
Wait.
The necrotic damage comes from me. And he reels back his fist. And you see that same shadowiness start to spawn out, and he goes to hit you, and he doesn't. He has to roll with disadvantage, doesn't he, because of the hex? Is that where hex
no.
subtracts?
I think it just subtracts something.
Good God. Oh shit, Taki.
It's a moot point. He missed you anyways.
All right. You place courage on the creature. I get to do an extra D6 necrotic,
There's
which is a
disadvantage,
good
you're right on that ability check.
Okay, well, doesn't hit with that, Jack. That nat 20 doesn't happen, but does a 16 hit?
It does not.
He's too
Because
little.
I'm not proficient with my own fists, am I?
I mean,
Well, you'd have to be proficient in unarmed.
You'd have to be proficient in unarmed fighting.
Which would require being something other than.
I don't think you can be proficient.
I don't think he could.
No, because
Tavern Brawler makes you proficient with it.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah.
All right, and a 16 doesn't hit.
Correct.
Excuse me.
All right, so you see him come at you with a flurry of fists, and it turns out that he is not a monk.
Our little friend in Google says, in D&D 5e, everyone is proficient with unarmed strikes.
Mother.
This means you can use your strength modifier to attack roll on a hit, dealing bludgeoning damage equal 1 plus your strength modifier.
But not your proficiency bonus.
So
Wait, you're proficient.
But you're proficient with it, so to hit you would add your proficiency bonus.
Right. Okay.
But you're just adding 1 plus your strength modifier.
Yeah.
As damage.
And the 4d6 necrotic damage that I do.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
no, that'd be right. Proficient. Yeah.
Yeah, so he has a
So-
+3 for his proficiency bonus.
So he hit.
So 18s.
Well, 17 hits. So yeah.
So two 18s would have hit. All right. So that is 6 points of damage.
Basically, him being a monk, he
Plus-
can use dex if you'd prefer. And he gets to add his proficiency bonus to damage,
Right.
being a monk.
Plus 19 points of necrotic damage.
All right. And I'm gonna try to take off the bludgeoning. I should totally be able to do that.
That was the first
Okay.
attack.
So rebarb them and reroll the
I've
hit.
already used. Can I use it again?
And in the second
Get a spell slot?
second
I
attack
have
that
2
he,
pack slots.
the second attack that he hit with
Yeah.
is 19 points of damage. Of necrotic damage.
Okay, hold on.
Damn, he hit twice.
Yeah, no, I'm in trouble. Well, I'm not really, but. Where is it at? Select attacks.
All right.
Oh,
And he
D10.
says,
That's what
Hold
I
on,
need.
hold on. He's trying to deflect your attack.
So now, if I deflect an attack, it's just I just deflect the bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing, right?
yeah, but
Oh,
if you reduce down the bludgeoning damage to 0, then that would negate then that would negate the necrotic because it has to touch.
Oh, well, 3 plus 10, 13. So that would take down really both of them, but it's only for one attack.
It's only for one attack.
But I'm gonna
take off. You take off what? So essentially, because what does it look like when you? I would.
So you deflect the first one if you're choosing to deflect. That's
Right, because I mean, I think about it like if you were deflecting,
Right.
Because you can deflect the incoming friggin' arrow attack too, right?
Yep.
Do you get sneak attack damage on top of that then?
No, but I am gonna.
Sneak attack damages the damage of your weapon.
I am gonna do the redirect part of it as well. And so,
This is
oh, where the hell is that?
Yeah, it's kind of essentially added to it.
You can redirect as some of the attack's force. If you do, choose a creature.
Alright, so
If it was
the
melee.
necrotic would be included in the. It's not just.
Oh,
So you take away the bludgeoning damage
right. So I just take away what 6?
because is it depending on what type it is? Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you take away the bludgeoning damage. Still take the 19
Right.
and the 16 points of
So then,
damage.
but my question is, does that since I took off the bludgeoning damage, does that reduce the amount of that attack to 0?
No.
No, because of the necrotic.
Yes.
Okay.
It is a part of the same attack.
Okay, then not using that. Hey, look, I still have two left. Okay, so how much total?
How much total?
35.
35.
You said 16 and 19.
Yes.
Done.
But you took away the bludgeoning damage of it.
So 35 minus 6, or is it
No,
30?
it's 35.
Okay, yeah, cool.
All right.
3.
Archers are not happy with the mage. Does a nat 20 hit? Does a
Can I still rebarb that?
you could certainly try.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
That's a good idea. The other attack though was a 23 to hit, so that one hits as well, but it's not nat. And then a 12 does not hit you, right?
Well,
No, 12 don't hit you.
So well done, silvery barbed, and you have advantage to give away. Who are you giving it to?
I'll give it to the ape.
The ape.
Yeah.
All right.
How many 3s can you roll in a row?
We're gonna find out.
So 7 piercing damage. I will roll
won't
the
be
sneak
an
attack
ape.
damage.
You won't be an ape. Let me tell you that right now.
All right.
We need to find an artificer.
14 sneak attack damage.
I am down.
All right, you feel insult added to injury as you fall unconscious, as your body starts to scream with the sensation of poison entering, and you're like, that was unnecessary. That was fucking unnecessary. And you go from having a
You're now yourself.
20-inch swinging dick to just back to good old.
Poor, flaccid, somewhat.
So what is that? How does that damage transfer over to?
You just go back.
You just go back. So you
You
are no longer.
So when I polymorph you, you gain that as temporary hit points.
Yes.
Okay,
So you're back to full
So
hit
you're
points,
you're just
bitch.
at full hit points
Yeah,
right now.
you're just at your hit points.
Well, I guess I was never below my.
Wait,
Yeah.
come
Back
grab
to
a
full hit
sword.
points.
The sword isn't magical.
Yeah. He's better off just hitting with his skin.
Okay.
Or his gun.
Yep. It's just a regular old longsword. He no longer has the blade that he had created when he was, but the blade that he created when he was a.
It's invisible right now.
It can't be
That's
weld.
true.
It can't be weld by undead.
Do I need to make the poison check too?
Why?
I guess what's the over damage? I was at
The over damage you have to
Yeah,
have
it's
the
fine.
amount of hit points
It's
that you
based-
have left and your max hit points.
So you have to go to 70. Essentially.
Yeah, it's gotta be a huge-
That
you gotta get
was
nuked.
70.
Right. So if you had 1 hit point left, it would be I would have to do 1 plus your max hit points.
Okay.
So I'm rolling with advantage now.
I would believe you would still have it from your first
Yeah,
one.
your first
Yeah.
one.
Get it, buddy.
What's gonna hit him?
26.
26.
That's hitting.
And second attack does not have advantage.
Wait. Nick seems happy about something.
He parried.
That does +6 by my count. Isn't that 26?
That would be a 26, so he gets through the parry.
If it meets.
He
It
beat.
fucking beats! Damn it! Fuck!
And
No.
he
So
said
fine,
it too.
fine.
So
Hey, look at what you did. Look at what you did. You finally hit something. Everyone's beginning to hate. That was the problem the whole time. See, we're doing each other.
and that's gonna hit too because he already parried once.
I did try to parry it. It didn't fucking work. All right? I'm not really good at this game. I don't like mages, and I think we're on the same page because you weren't hitting shit when you were all polymorph, were you? Maybe you should just be a man.
Only man, I'd hit you.
Okay.
I fucking hit you now.
If that's how they want to play, I'll haste one of them next then.
Wait, how are you rolling a third attack?
I'm not. I'm rolling my damage.
Oh, good. Okay, I was like, damn, Jesus. Actually, he could if he's hit.
No, Jesus actually
So-
has 4 attacks.
9 and I can re-roll that with Nick.
You ever watch Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter?
What?
No, but it
Nick
sounds
wants you to
amazing.
attack with your
You guys
bonus
not,
action.
how have you not seen this?
All right, what'd you get?
I've never seen Velocipaster. What's your point?
Well, Velocipaster is awful. Jesus
9
Christ Vampire
and-
Hunter is actually a lot of fun.
7.
But your 7
We're
attack
watching it
ability,
sometime.
reroll,
I
but
think
you
I
have
have
to
it on
take
the
a
shelf.
new roll
You know what I
for
watched
your
the
damage.
other day, and then I actually convinced
We'll
Cheyenne
do
to
it.
watch it? Civil War.
Oh,
With
yeah,
the
we're-
Alright,
cursed
so
gun.
re-rolling the 2.
Yeah, we were talking about that
Yeah,
yesterday.
it was so good.
Yeah.
4.
I was
4,
impressed.
so
I think you'll
that's-
enjoy what that was. That's
that's
what
2
brought us
nines.
onto Warfare, if you remember.
2 9s, 8
Yeah,
points.
that's
It's
right.
by the same guy. They're kind of bookmarks. To
I think
each
Nick
other.
allows you to attack with your bonus action.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that.
Come on, Wade.
19.
Nope.
19 does not hit.
Oh yeah, you don't have +9 to hit anymore. Only +8, isn't it?
Getting close though. Hey, you got 2 hits in. How you
Finally.
feeling? How you feeling? Hey, you're at the end of the fight. No, this is the microphone. How do you feel so far? I mean, we're at the 3rd round of fighting. Never mind, we're moving on. Tie your ass. You're up.
Oh, God, I'm trying to think how Roddy Piper would talk. Oh, I don't think that's how you want it to go.
All right.
And
Now
14 points of damage.
Oh.
Wait, did you hit?
Can I do magic missile again?
Fucking A, right? You
If you have a
did.
spell slot, go ahead.
14 points of damage. Ting.
You want to know how Wade feels? Ever see like a kid who's
Ooh,
doing
God,
bad in
like-
sports and his dad's just screaming at him on the side?
11.
That's kind of how Wade feels. Right?
11 points
Sorry,
of damage.
buddy.
No,
It's
no,
like
no.
disappointing.
That's my death save. 11.
Oh, 11?
Remember, I'm down.
But not out. Well,
I think that's a save, isn't it?
It would be a save. I will give you a heads up after level 5. Death saves will go up to 15. I'm not going to do that
Oh,
on
I
this
did not
combat
know
turn,
that.
right? Just so that way you're aware of it. Okay. So we got one.
You
One
can
in
take
the
the one
positive.
death. I don't care.
No. I'll give you the positive. All right, because I'm going to start hitting you.
With disadvantage because it's a range attack.
I didn't say it was going to
But
be a
wait.
range attack. I have 3 attacks that I can take.
but don't I get to go before you?
What's that?
Don't I get to go before Icarus?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, great.
Yeah, everybody gets to go before Icarus. That's fine.
All right.
Tie your ass. Nice job. Somewhat nice job. Wisperian, you're up.
All right, please don't roll like ass. Son of a bitch. 2 misses. And flurry of blows. Your dad's a dick. He's yelling at me now. 2 more misses.
2 more
folks.
misses, alright.
I'm dead.
I mean,
Wait.
Whoa. We don't know that yet.
Wait.
We don't know that yet.
I have a staff of resurrection.
And I'm gonna go over here because you're getting a mouthful of good berry in a bit.
Take some action.
It does take an action.
Yeah, I
You know
can't
what
do it
else
this
takes an
time.
action? 3 attacks. On a, let's see, incapacitated.
You have advantage within melee range, and they're
Yeah,
auto
right.
crits
And
And they are auto crits.
if they hit.
Alright, well, I'm not doing critical damage. I'm just doing damage to take away your death saves. Alright, so,
Well,
but wait, if he
I
has
get hit
to,
twice, I'm dead.
I rolled a 1 and a 19.
but wait,
It's a
he has to
hit.
get over there. Or are you shooting with arrows?
No. He'll just walk right over there.
Great.
Wade's gonna attack him.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Wade now gets
Wait.
make up for all your misses.
It doesn't
mine.
matter. His enough hit
Do-
points.
Do 31 points of damage.
Yeah, that's a miss. Anyways.
Okay, alright.
I like how
So,
he looked up at him.
One
so...
death save.
That's 2. It's a crit.
Oh, it is a.
That's why I'm saying I'm dead.
Oh.
I'm dead.
Yeah, he hits you again.
I'm dead.
Listen
Wait,
here.
wait,
all right?
wait.
Magic is not the way, brothers.
I'm dead.
Magic is not the way.
Alright, so I'm reading about my Staff of Resurrection. We're fine.
Yeah, because everybody likes dying. There's not going to be any negative repercussions, I promise. All right, then turns to the.
Like his polearm master. If they move into your zone, you can take a
You
shot.
shouldn't have moved. You shouldn't have moved. Right when he moved, you just had to hit him, and he couldn't move.
Yeah, because I've been
You
hitting him
shouldn't-
oh so well.
I'm just saying, you had Sentinel,
He tried to move.
and he wouldn't have been able to move. We forgot about that earlier, though, too.
No, I missed that one.
I did.
I missed on that one, too.
Okay, yeah. I'm just saying, you shouldn't have moved and then prayed that he just...
Well,
Well, you can thank me anyway, because I was the one who talked him into the Rod of Resurrection.
That's
or
true.
Staff of Resurrection.
That's true. I was only going to give you Revivify, which isn't nearly as
it would still be helpful.
helpful. It is helpful, but the archers are going to take their attack. And
What do they
I mean, they can't tell that the mage is dead, so they should probably shoot into him.
That's true.
they're
then
going
again-
to shoot into the monk because he's right there at their boss, and they know that he can stun them. Hey, get that stunner, folks. 21.
Yep.
And the other one is a 1, so let me go ahead and roll on my...
Calamity chart. Another one.
They hit their boss.
Now I'm picturing Despicable Me. And a minion that,
The
like,
thing-
shoots a rocket launcher and just like... Other guy walks over.
Okay, can somebody do me a favor? Somebody do me a favor. Let me, first of all, okay. Can somebody roll a d20 and tell me what you get?
1.
Thank God. Thank God.
There is no God here, only Todd.
Wait. Yeah. No, because I was going to say that that's the roll to attack. That now it's attacking their boss, right? So if you would have gotten that 20, it would have crit on him. Or if you would have gotten a 15, it would have hit him. But they luckily miss their boss and don't do 39 points of damage, which would have taken him out.
So let's figure out our damage.
Yep. Let's keep going. Wade.
No. You hit me with an arrow.
Oh, yes.
The one hit.
One did hit. All right. So here we go. So 7 piercing,
Mm-hmm.
along with 12 sneak attack damage.
So that's 19.
Yep.
So I only take off 14. So I'll take 5 plus whatever the poison.
And then go ahead and roll a DC 13 con save.
What time of day was it when we got to the camp?
You got to the camp.
I failed it.
When the guy used heal.
It was in the morning. What are we looking at? And then you had 4 hours, or had the opportunity for an 8
I'm
hour
assuming it's
8 hour break.
the Staff of Resurrection is similar to the Rod of Resurrection.
The Rod of Resurrection is the stat, what you have. Yeah, that it regenerates. Being able to heal, you mean, with the points and everything?
Well,
How many charges? Yeah.
You would take the full charge to
it
resurrection.
only has 4.
It has 5.
It has 4.
The rod has 5 charges
It
while
has
you
4.
hold it. I'm reading it right now.
I know, and he's realizing that the chieftain,
How many charges? How many does it take
the
to use heal?
Oh,
When
the
does it
chieftain
recharge?
healed him.
the chieftain
Well,
uses-
you didn't have to mention that.
Hey, that's integrity.
That's called
That's-
integrity.
That's a great way to go out. See what I did there? See what I did? Oh, it's pretty good. All right, how much damage am I taking from the poison?
20. If you
20?
didn't pass it.
I did not.
Okay.
All right, so 25. Woo!
You healed.
All right.
Yeah, well,
That was
yes.
the archers. Wait,
down to 31.
but you can use
out of
4 charges
91.
for mass healing.
What?
You can use 4 charges for mass healing. Wait until the next day. Just carry the wizard's body out. And resurrection can be done within what?
I think 100 years.
10, yeah, it's like, yeah.
I know, I looked up that it's like,
Resurrection is
yeah,
the second
resurrection.
Go ahead and hit him.
level.
here's what resurrection says.
You gotta be kidding me!
With a touch, you revive a dead creature that has been dead for no more than a century.
Yeah. It's a 7th level spell.
Yeah.
How's that go?
16 and a 12.
Okay. No nat ones, right?
No nat ones.
Okay.
If
All
we were
right. Next
fighting-
up, Tyrus.
Alright. So I've cast my 2.
Just so you
level
know, you
2
see Icarus.
I have a question because these guys know more about this than me. Alright, so I have Magic Missile level 1. I can do that again, right?
How many spell slots do you have?
So I have 4 level 1 and 2 level 2.
You've
I've
already
cast-
done 2 level 2.
Yep, and I started casting Magic Missile level 1,
Correct.
which is the same goddamn thing.
Except for in 3 instead of 4.
Right.
You see a glowing ball of necrotic energy starting
Son
to
of a
form
bitch.
in Icarus's hand.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I know what it means, but I ain't gonna say I'm dead.
Well, apparently, we might be too.
It's not gonna be healthy.
Not bad. Not bad.
So, let's see. 6, 7,
10.
10.
10?
Yeah.
10 what?
Force.
10 force damage.
10 force damage?
Can't Kamiyami me.
What?
Whatever the
I don't
Goku
speak
does.
I don't speak anime.
Okay. Alright.
I've been watching Super when Beerus and Goku
You
fight.
can skip someone's turn.
You have this starting here.
Y'all are banned right now.
Wisperian.
It almost was a natural 20 as well. It was the 2, but
8 and 2. Missed both those attacks. Bonus. That's a nat 20 and a 21.
Those hit.
Do they stay hitting?
Well, because you had a...
Don't toy with me.
the nat 20 was
The nat
first.
20 has to hit.
Okay.
Okay, but if he parried...
The nat 20.
But he's right now trying to cast a spell that is going to do
Lots of
a
damage.
lot of damage.
a lot of damage.
Great. So wait, here's my question. Do they both hit?
They both hit.
All right. So that and sure hope necrotic doesn't heal his ass. It's a possibility. There.
What kind of damage are you doing?
Force.
Okay.
And then, okay, so hold on.
Okay.
6, 10, 16 force, 4, 5, and 5 necrotic.
Necrotic does nothing.
Okay.
16.
Yes.
Okay.
You have another point? See if he gets stunned. Might as well.
I do not, actually, because that was my last focus point.
All right. He has 5 hit points left. And what he always does when he has 5 hit points left,
Tyrus's turn. He will go down. As long as you don't roll. You gotta roll at least a 2 on
he
one of them.
is trying to get as many people as
Actually,
he
no, it
can,
won't
but
matter. It'd be 6
But
points.
Tyrus keeps disappearing on him, so he doesn't know where he's at as he's bouncing around. So it's going to be all of you. So go ahead and make a DC 18.
What is your impact on him? Can you
DC
attack?
18. Hold on one second. Let me
No.
make sure I got dexterity
I need a
saving
fucking
throw.
wand or something. I need a magic item so he
You
can't.
can't like cast like firebolt at all?
Nope.
DC 18 dexterity saving throw.
21.
21.
DC 18 dex. I think I get a big bonus for dex. 7.
You got what?
19.
Wow, they both made it.
You both made it. All right. So we
You
need
sure you're rolling a 20-sided?
Yeah.
Me too, man.
So half of 60, 70. Half of 70
That's 35.
is 35.
Bum, bum, ba-da.
Half of it is fire, and half of it is necrotic damage. He
Uh,
also-
One of you is.
He also takes though the fire damage. He doesn't, but he does not take the necrotic damage. And you
I'm
watch
going to
as
specify that on here, though.
he goes. Up,
You're not resistant to it. Don't.
He
worry
goes
about
up in
it.
flames. So, King Icarus dissolves into the ether. And as you all are like, okay, good, thank God, he's...
Can I say that while I'm dead? I don't think I can say that
down?
while I'm down.
You're
I
not
had
dead.
30. I had 31.
You're not dead.
Well, I know. Well,
Wade is gonna shove a good berry in his mouth and make him eat it.
Yes.
my mouth,
Back
Wade.
up.
My mouth.
You are going
I
to have
don't
to
need a
carry
good berry enema.
It's a suppository.
You are going to have to carry the mage with you, and you're going to need to hide because you hear a sound that sounds like the predator in, or the.
Someone's hungry.
I told you, man. This was pincers.
You know, you guys else also lose the fact that I'm dead. I can't ritually cast Lehman's tiny hut for you. So have fun camping and hiding from this thing.
And I don't know. We're gonna have to check. But if he gets eaten, do you have to wait until he's passed as excrement?
I'm already dead.
But you have to have a piece of them.
I don't know. I think resurrection. You at least have to have a lot of me.
The majority.
You just have to have
true
something.
restoration.
True resurrection. You don't even need a body.
You just need a willing soul.
Yeah. The creatures of all.
Oh, he made a save against the fairy fire.
This spell closes all mortal wounds and restores any missing body parts. Coming back from the dead is an ordeal, so I will be taking a lot of penalties. That's great.
You'll be alive.
Yeah, there are consequences. Also,
all right. So where are we at in this fight? Is he down?
He's down.
he downed himself.
I'm down.
He nuked himself, and he's down. Goodberry was shoved in the mouth. Once a day has passed, additional charges will be returned to the staff.
One.
What happened to the
One will be returned to the staff.
One at dawn.
Yeah.
What happened to the skeleton guys? Like, are we out of this battle or what?
No, dude.
They dissipate when he did.
They dissipated when he did.
Okay.
They're just part of.
But we still gotta
You've got
bounce.
now the Spider Queen that is coming back to try to find something to eat, and so you're going to be rushing out and evading that. I will give you a heads up. You are able to do it and get back to the village. You hear a giant spider thing coming toward you. You see a giant spider thing coming toward you, and there is Nevin. And he's like, I hate you. I'm glad he's dead. But he's not dead. You got your ass kicked, didn't you? You didn't even meet my sister yet. You got your ass kicked. All right.
Oh, Nevin! Nevin, I forgot! Puck! Come here! Puck, come here! Come here. Nevin, I got this for you. And I hand him Icarus's shitty sword.
And I'm like, dude.
What?
I didn't even take a fucking scratch.
You know what? Turns out that hiding really effective.
You know what's not effective? Missing all your fucking attack rolls.
Well, to be
I
fair,
would like to just ride the coattails of that one.
to be fair, when you're fighting something that has a 20 AC and the ability to
Parry.
Parry.
Cast Journey at any...
that's